Guys, thanks for joining us this fine afternoon on a Wednesday. Before we get started, I'd like to remind our viewers that if we have 5 people from start to finish, Joy over here will do a commission.
What's my real name?
I have to get the costume first.
Taylor. But I'm trying to be in character already.
Okay, alright.
So Joy.
It took that girl is going to
That
do
girl over there.
and I'm like, Randall.
Yeah. Well, that's Randall.
No.
That's Mr. Tibbs. That's Faye. And that's Daniel.
So in character enough. We still have a real name.
Dallas.
I don't know about you, but I'm in character as shit when I play this guy.
He's Mount. He's Mr. Tibbs.
That's kind of how it comes down. Yes, lots of mounts.
Mr. Bits.
When we get to, what was it, 60, 80, 70?
60.
We already got
60?
We already got 60.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so
that's
you're
a
going to be,
60.
Yeah.
As soon as I
Leia.
get the costume, I'm going to dress up as
oh, now it's going to be as soon as we get the costume.
White sheep, honey buns,
Exactly.
silver belt, and I have an
You don't even
Emperor's
have to
Apple. There
remove
you
the
go.
wrapper, just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the wrapper would actually add to it. So we have made our goal, so yes, Randall will be
We're cosplaying geniuses.
Slave Leia. And
not slave land.
What if we make
That's
you
200 followers.
What if we
That's
give you
200.
We've already declared this.
you're going to have to do the C-spine move. You're going to get on the table and do the C-spine. Really work that ass. That's all I'm saying. So then at 100, yes?
Yeah.
At 100, we give away a D&D book. Only to people in the U.S., sorry. So that's either a monster manual, a player's handbook guide, a DMG, Dungeon Master's Guide, like a Hoard of the Dragon Queen, what we're doing right now, a Curse Strahd, whatever, it's a book. They're all roughly the same price, so it's all roughly the same giveaway. Just remember, recruit, whore yourself out, so we don't have to.
I'll suck a dick, why shouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm just saying, it's not gay to get your dick sucked.
Probably. He was in the military.
It is a qualifier.
Do you mean like flamingly, or just like a little bit? No, we're not gay, but we are willing to try.
Because we are bored.
It's just about inclusion, that's all.
It's all about inclusion, that's right. Alrighty, so,
They just cast web behind us, caltrops in front of us, head in the room.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were still talking good military stuff. I was just like, what?
That's some
Head in the
code
room.
speak before.
It's just like webs behind you, like.
Yeah, it's
Just describing in vivid detail.
Close quarters combat, that's what you do. You know.
webs behind us.
Yep, caltrops before you, and you throw a head into the room, and Daniel, in a mighty, heroic voice, issues a challenge that sounds like...
Heads up!
Heads up! Quite the challenge. Alrighty, so Nyalan holds. I will write that down here.
Why did I write
White
we
words
did
break
not
for
see
that.
pillars?
And you're holding for what again? I'm sorry?
We did
For,
not see
Mount.
pillars.
For Mount,
What is
aka
this
Falrath.
I don't know his name, it's called Mount.
Falrath.
I don't know.
I hope-
Alright. No, it's not your turn, I'm sorry. Let's see, so...
Sorry, I heard
Shiny
your name.
rogue.
I go, well, fuck, I go.
Twang! What?
Shiny rogue.
Shiny rogue.
This, guys. In the darkness.
Don't worry, I can sneak through the brightest of places.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there's torches. Thank God, because I'm the only one without dark vision. I'm just like,
James, I believe I have a
No, God,
I had a
no.
12 and 13 written down for my roll. That you had it written down. Do you remember that? Or do you want me to roll my fortune? Not my initiative,
That
my
is
fortune
how that's
ability, that's my divination skill.
I just thought
12
it
and a
was really
13?
bad joke.
Not a 13, 3.
Tell
Sorry.
me.
12 and a 3.
Yeah, those
Because
are my
I'm
2 rolls.
interested.
That I can give to anybody.
Yep.
I'll write it.
Okay, 12 and 3 written down. Okie dokie. So, let's see. I'm not going to take, let's see. What's the distance traveled? Okay, so caltrops do what again? They do damage as they run across them, and does it automatically slow them, or is it just a damage as they run across
I
it?
believe they have to make a DC or they stop.
Here.
Oh, I had it written down, but I didn't.
And where they are in the book.
Yeah, I need to write that down because I have some too.
Sticky notes, you're so helpful. Boom. cultist, amazing.
You spread a bag of caltrops over a square area that is 5 feet wide, so I've covered about 25 feet. Good thing I bought a broom to get them all back up. Any creature that enters the area must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or stop moving and take 1 piercing damage.
So they just come to a full stop and take 1
He's
piercing
an elf,
damage.
right?
And then taking this damage reduces their walking speed by 10
He's a half-elf.
until they
I'm a
regain
full elf.
1 hit point.
Close enough. He's mostly young.
Because they have ouchies in their
Doesn't mean he's immune to
footsies.
sleep.
Alright, so...
Half of
We'll run to find
What's
out.
the DC?
Who's immune to
They're
sleep?
immune.
15.
15. Wow, that's a high
Who's
DC.
the
So cultist 1 is fine if they pass it. What happens if they pass it?
Nothing.
Okay, so they're effectively they dodged it in
They
mad
dodged it.
skill
The
manner.
caltrop?
Yep, they tiptoe like or through the tulip.
The hallway through the Legos.
Are half-elves immune to sleep?
About to find out.
I believe so.
It might be a good
because I
idea
was
now.
immune to sleep as
You know who isn't? Tieflings.
That happened.
It did happen. It was hilarious.
I cannot
All right.
magically put to sleep. I cannot be magically put to sleep. So do we see the...
You hear an ow! Fuck, what is that?
Don't
And
worry.
followed by a what are you? Ow! Damn! And another what the f is all over the floor. But 2 cultists have managed to tiptoe their way through it. And
Immediately get shot. By a wizard.
Not until your turn. I'm holding for you.
Oh.
Alright, so 2 come around. Let's see. So we have Barbarian and we have Paladin in their way. I assume you guys are frontline fighters, probably with the cleric slightly behind and the
I'm
2
guarding my butt.
guys in the back
Spider in the
going
ceiling.
spells and pew! So that's how I'm imagining group order.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna write or do it
Spider on the
like
ceiling.
this, and a spider just hanging out, being a total freak of nature. So
It is a
Pally
giant spider. Yes.
and Barbarella.
What?
What?
That was a bad movie.
You're a bad movie.
I don't know
And-
if Courtney had boobs. That's an automatic.
Alrighty, so
Point.
A
In the
lot
wind
of
column.
movies have
one will go after Barbarella, one will go after Pally Wally.
Is Joy Barbarella?
Yes.
Joy is Barbarella, yes. So
You see
against
Joy?
Barbarella, we rolled a 15, so that's a 19 to hit. I'm more than likely sure that's a roll damage.
It is.
So he runs up to you, he rounds the car, jabs at you with his stabby weapon of 4 whole damage. I'm sorry, 6 damage. Nope, 5. I can't do math.
Is it
It's 5. It is
raging
piercing. 5 piercing damage.
Are you
Pokey,
raging?
pokey,
So
pokey.
3?
I think we'll round down and say
You did
2.
rage.
We'll
Okay.
Yeah.
roundy.
Remember the
So
word
2.
rage last week.
So 2.
Sometime or another.
And then
Mini conversation.
against the paladin, we rolled a 16. I don't know the paladin's AC. I'm sure it's pretty high.
17.
Yeah. So the 16 is not good enough to cause a hit on you. You narrowly through hair from down under, avoid taking a stabby stab. So that brings us to, where did I write my initiative orders? That's just so silly. Oh, it's on this page. Derp. I had to look at the map. Joy, your turn. You have a cultist in your face, and he just stabbed you. The mother. Go ahead. Bring the pain.
I'm going to swing my great axe at his neck.
Well, you know, could always try asking him out, but you know, yeah, sure, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
I was just saying he wants to put it in you.
He does.
Yeah, he
the
does.
knife.
Hmm? Courtney,
So
you know
nice
what?
of him.
We're having like a between the lines conversation, okay?
I feel like
Okay, and you're trying to be very like, you know,
she doesn't
on the lines.
want
Okay.
she doesn't want the K.
Okay.
She doesn't want the K. All right, what did you do? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Natural or modified?
Modified.
So you pull out your weapon because you forgot to, 'cause you're so full of rage. Ah! And then he stabs you, and you're like, ah! And that's your turn. You just, you know, fail miserably. Just a lot of anger. Just a lot of anger. Manage that anger, and you will be a better barbarian.
Yeah.
Favorite. Favorite.
Yes?
It's your turn.
I go. I think I
Okay,
near
well,
the bottom. So I know what I rolled.
I have my light crossbow, and I'm gonna aim for the dude who stabbed my little friend.
Go ahead. Roll. Are you just gonna aim? You're just aiming at him. You have him in your sights. Next turn.
Wait. 15 plus 1.
Oh, you're gonna pull the trigger too, huh?
Yeah.
15
I
plus your dexterity modifier. You said you were aiming your weapon at him. That's all he said. Literally.
I hadn't gotten to roll yet. I aimed
you don't
and
need
then
to
I
roll
rolled.
to aim. You successfully
I
aim
rolled to
automatically.
hit. Okay. I'm telling you which one I'm gonna go for. 'Cause there are multiple.
Just give you a hard time. I'm
cultists.
giving you a hard time. I apologize.
You're fine. So 16 hits, I assume.
Yes. Unfortunately, his leather armor is just not quite hard enough to avoid it.
That's a fortunate thing, actually.
Well, it depends on. He does not consider it fortunate at all.
4 plus
Every
what
day
damage?
I look at little lines.
4 plus. I think actually in ranged attacks, it's nothing. I think it's just
Okay,
the
so
base
just 4
weapon.
damage.
Heck, it's
Good.
level
Okay.
1 specs.
Is that true? People who do ranged, are you adding your dex modifier
Yes.
to your damage? Okay, so your dex modifier. Never
Then
mind.
5.
So 5. Haha.
New cool rules for 5th edition. They get everybody who's martial and has weapons gets cool stuff. Spellcasters get shafted.
Yeah.
They
Fuck
did
those
get shafted by
spellcasters.
my crossbow.
Ho 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 ho!
Arrow
Just had to
shaft.
survive for
Arrow. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's that one. All right, so you put a good chunk, a good arrow into him, but it continues to fight. He's just
And
snarly.
you're like,
Maybe someday we'll
He's
have
snarly. So that one takes a big bam arrow to the knee. Okay, so
Now he can't be an adventurer.
Falrath, it is your turn.
I stab a dude in my face.
Stab the dude. Roll the attack.
Gonna go rapier through the face. And we roll
Called
a
shots.
total of
Disadvantage.
14.
That is a hit. Roll damage. Roll high enough, and I'll let you put that blade through his head.
10.
You put it through his head. That's exactly what you do. Go for the eye socket. Brain comes out. He's dead.
Ew.
He swirls it around.
Quick, bring me your hat. I must clean my
Luckily for rapier to the head like that, he didn't feel much. He probably didn't even really see what was happening. He just knows that all of a sudden it went dark and there's the gates. So, Falrath, you have killed the guy in front of you. You murderer, you.
Ask which gate.
Jorge?
Okay.
Yeah, because you held your turn.
I will ray of frost the one in front of Joy.
Ray of Frost that mother flapper.
Really bad.
20.
Stealthy.
That's a hit. Roll damage. You could kill him.
4 damage.
It's enough to knock him out.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You know what? Because I like you, you knock him out with your Ray of Frost. So you get to describe how that happens.
So what I do is I run up just a little bit. Tiny legs and all. It looks more impressive than it actually is.
Like Chucky.
It's Chucky.
And I raise both hands over my head. Look at me, motherfuckers! And I pull my hands across, and then 3 beams come out. And converge and hit them all at once. Triforce.
You Triforce him.
Not like a circle. Alright. So your tri-beam attack is enough to make him buckle under his knees and falls down. Eyes rolled up in the back of his
Look at
head.
me being
Frost
clever.
everywhere. So he is on the ground defeated.
How many are left?
Well, you heard some gosh darns, that hurt. And ooh, my poor feety weeties and things like that down the hall. And then,
Because only 2 made it there, right?
yes, only 2 made it through. And then these guys.
And they actually rolled really well.
Because there's...
Carson.
curses.
No, nice.
So you hear another, gosh darn! I can't believe I fell for that as well!
Ooh, I like that one. He speaks properly.
And then you hear, one come running around, and we'll just go ahead and put him in front of the barbarian because he just leaps over the corpse of his fallen friend
because he wants to get away from all the sharp shit.
Actually, let's
Walk
on the corpse.
Yeah.
He sees you're mostly naked and he's got some armor on him. You should be easier to take down, even though you're all muscly but you're a girl, and we all know girls are weak. So he comes around trying to stab
I
you
saw that.
with his mighty spear.
I ran
Ha!
the corner and there was a muscly red
Spear.
eye. in the middle
There we go.
of the midget.
I saw what is.
Obvious.
He was trying to impress you
Did it work?
with his mighty manliness, and so he's striking a pose. He goes, "Get you!" And then he looks behind him. Where's the rest of my force? I need to look cool. So he spends most of the time trying to look cool.
Aw.
Mr. Tibbs.
Not cool enough, bro. Yeah.
That's good.
17.
Remember what we
17
did
is a
yesterday?
hit. You made it past his shield and his chain shirt and got to the fleshy bits.
Oh
That's
wait,
what
what
the
happened?
He
Mr.
he
Tibbs
has
shot
a
at
shield.
Mr. Tibbs has a ranged weapon.
Short bow. Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 points of damage to poor old Guardy Wardy.
The one who's posing?
No.
Yes, the one
yeah,
who's
the
posing.
Okay.
I keep on forgetting I don't have a crossbow.
If he's drunk, maybe he'll rip off his armor for you, and then we can kill him.
Let's see. So, back to the top of the order.
Muscles. Death.
Round
Look at
Doso.
my muscle.
Nyala, it is now your turn.
It slowly deflates.
Firebolt! As I come across, because he's, out of my line of sight almost, with her in the way, I kind of walk around and throw another firebolt. Or the first firebolt of this encounter.
No one dies like us.
Cultist.
So you're coming around to the side to fire a fireball
Behind him.
behind him. So I'm going to put you here-ish.
Cultist.
I hit
so
him.
hot right now.
And you're going to fire a fireball like that.
21.
That sounds like a hit to me.
Thanks for the pity laugh.
No, it's just me envisioning it, and I'm like,
It was enough to kill a squirrel in the game World of Warcraft, but not enough to do really anything to this guy.
Wow.
But I wanted you to feel how utterly you failed, you miserable cow! A 1, couldn't you have rolled high enough that I could just taken him off the board? But you didn't.
Oh.
You suck. Alright, so that leaves the now gimpy cultist, because they're all hurdy-wordied.
Oh.
Courtney.
They come in hopping, ow, 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 die!
Oh, no.
For Tiamat! Because they're cultists and they speak like that.
Yeah.
So, that means we are going to replace that cultist, and one cultist is going to come up to you, Randall, because he saw you sneaking around. Another cultist is going to come over, you killed Pinky! And they're going to both make attacks against the paladin. The paladin! Paladin!
Embrace it, James. Just embrace it.
Ah, that's got to be a critical hit.
That's a critical fail.
Oh, there we go. So, one hits, one whiffs. The hitter, what does he do? It's D4 plus 2, bro.
Yeah.
Yes! Minimum damage. Damn. Alright, so he does 3 whole whopping damage to Le Paladino.
It burns.
The other cultist is going to make a swing on Nyalan. Die, you castery bastard!
He rolled 12 natural. He is.
Okie dokie. Die, stabby, stabby. Ooh, max 6. Stab, stab, stab. You're small. I can really give it to you. He gives it to you good.
Jesus.
Wow.
Got some anger management issues. All right. So that's the cultist turno. Joy, you have a man who's hurt, but still trying to look stoically strong in front of you. The fires of his passion burn brightly.
I want to cut him in half.
God damn. Cold-blooded.
Apparently not.
Do you hit?
Apparently I'm mesmerized by 6s tonight.
Do your math.
Because you can still hit.
Is it 9?
Yeah, was it strength plus proficiency?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be 10.
All right. So he's striking that pose, trying to look really good. He's biting his lip a little bit to get past the pain because he's duh. And you know what? That strong manly sensitivity that he's displaying
I got good hair.
makes you feel warm inside, and you just can't bring up the desire to kill him. You're brain says, chop him in half! other parts say, So you're just not quite able to take him down, Joy.
Bite him in half.
Faerun.
So,
Faerun.
is Posing Guy and any others have made it to us yet?
2 on him and 1 on me.
There's 2 cultists on the paladin. There's two cultists on the paladin, 1 cultist on Nyalan, and there is a guard, or I should say a heavily armed, looks like a mercenary, on Joy.
Well, I'm gonna go for one of the guys on Falrath. I miss.
Alrighty, so you fire an arrow. I got you, buddy! Damn, I didn't realize I had to aim. I thought the gods would guide it. I'm sorry. So you miss. Falrath. Instead of 1, now there's 2. Haha. They're like the many-headed Hydra. Come to get you, Hail Hydra.
2, including the posing one? Or is
The posing one is facing off against Joy.
Okay.
But it's not really.
I'll go for the one that stabbed me initially, because that's rude.
That prick.
I'll show him what a real stab is. And I get a 15
15 is a hit. You do successfully stab.
for 11.
Ooh,
You also just
How did you guys?
that is a real stab.
kill him. Blah!
I look
This
at-
is how you stab a motherfucker!
I look
Motherfucker!
I look at the next cultist like, next?
Ding! Next, please. So, that leaves Le Guard. Ooh, the next guard. What are we going to do with him? He's going to come around and...
Let me scrub 1 fucking ribs.
I think, what?
Let me scrub 1 fucking ribs.
He comes around the corner. He sees a pile of dead bodies in front of him. There's like 3 dead people in front of him. A couple of fighting, and it's not enough for him to quite flee. He's going to go and stand in an area where he can strike on both of you guys. So he's going to stand kind of in front of both, and be in within threatening range of both the paladin and the barbarian.
Damn it. My
Janet?
intuition to get him to come after me didn't work.
All right, so
Twirl your mustache.
he's gonna be like, "Come on, we need to take these fools down!" So they're both gonna launch their attacks against the barbarian. She's a girl, we can take her! Come on!
We're bigger than you.
We need to kill them just for being. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna give one of those guys a 3.
doesn't matter, Rich. Well, you can make the 18, but I'm pretty sure your AC does not exceed 18.
No.
Yeah. So 1 hits, 1 whiffs.
Okay.
3 is now. So
Gonzo.
the guards are D6s. That's right. It's piercing as well. He does 4 piercing, and you have resistance against piercing. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 2 points of damage. Blah! The other one thought about hitting you, but suddenly the fates intervened and said, "No, bro. This is the one for you." So he continues to look good. Though biting his lip in pain. He's got that manly sexiness about him, you know. Alright, so that's them. So Mr. Tibbs!
With 5 foot reach, can my spider attack from the ceiling?
Sure, why not?
Mr. Tibbs! Bang attack!
Mr. Tibbs, the spider jumps down. Rawr, I put like little legs on him and everything, make him scary. Ah!
Spider.
And then giant fucking
It's
fangs.
a need your help.
Giant fucking fangs.
Yeah, 19. So I'm pretty sure.
That's a hit. So which one is he going after, the armory guys or the cultisty guy?
Armory guys.
Alright, so I'm going to make him nibble on the newcomer. How about that? Does that sound fair? Do you
Yeah.
want him to go after the newcomer? I think that sounds fair.
DC 11 con and 2d6 poison.
Okay, so I gotta make the DC. DC, yo, is so much better than... Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he blows it out of the park.
Well, he still gets half damage.
That's what you sound like.
Well,
So
first,
he's a
first the
What?
bite damage is 4 damage.
Ow!
And then poison is
I believe.
9. So what's that rounded up or down?
We've been doing down, so it'll be 4. So it'll do 8 altogether. Boop, 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 boop. Turn that 4 into an 8. Wow. So, yeah. So that makes it, that's Mr. Tibbs. That makes it all the way back up. Nyalan, your turn.
We'll take a step back and cast Mage Armor. And move behind Mr. Tibbs.
It doesn't work. Your hat's just as tall.
So you're, well, are you going to disengage? Is that the, that's your action, disengaging.
Then I'll just move back.
Okay. Well, moving back doesn't do anything. Like, there's no 5-foot step anymore. Either if you want to get out of threatening range, you go, I disengage, which means that you do not incur an attack of opportunity to do everything in your power to retreat, or you can take the AOP and retreat, and then still do something.
I'll just disengage.
Okay. So then you won't, unless your spell is like an instant or something like that, then you will not be able to get your spell off. So you will disengage and retreat away, and I'll put Yipes, actually, with an exclamation.
Sitting there on a bow
And you will retreat boop, 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 back to your original behind the action area. Okie dokie. So, that is Nyalan's turn. The cultist, he is going to... He's going to flank the paladin. And
they get advantage. Some of them do have pack rules.
Good thing they didn't pick the barbarian. I don't think they can be flanked.
Just Pathfinder.
Yeah.
It's all running together.
Yeah, it is.
I think it.
The game of all the other options.
Yeah, all cool options.
Your AC is 17. He rolls 18 to hit. Correct?
Pathfinder would really need the grid.
No. We did it just fine without that.
Oh, that one. Yeah. So he stabs for 7 points of damage.
Yeah. No.
Take that with the blade of Tiamat. He licks the blade because he's cultist and he thinks that shit's cool.
Now you have 8s. Right.
Now he has 8s. Yeah.
No,
Probably
no,
from
our
joy, so it's like
paladin
really
too.
hardcore 8s too.
Now,
I could
more
be-
than...
So
Very chast. How dare you? Chase.
Forget what
Chase,
It
chast,
was an assassin.
chastity chase.
Getting all fancy with this party come up, and he licks the blade all cool like, and he's like, I forget that was poison.
All right, so that was that cultist. That cultist. Dead.
Had a weird
Okie dokie.
flashback.
So, Joy! Congratulations, it's now your turn.
Kill begin your course.
Are you gonna kill the one in love with you?
You're gonna swing on the guy that's hit you, or are you gonna swing on the guy that's posing for you?
Actually, I'm gonna hit the guy that hit me because fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, right? You're like, make love, not war.
14.
14 is a hit. Roll damage.
Yay!
Woo-hoo.
Chugga, woo!
Never mind.
Got this.
Any moment.
And you're getting to build little walls around the edges of the
That's
tables.
an 11. No.
No, it's not.
I know.
5
See that? Courtney tried to lie.
damage.
I did not.
You rolled a 1?
No, I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3, and your
And
strength
your
modifier is 2.
And you're raging.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, so it's
5,
which
6, 7. 7 damage.
7.
That's still pretty good. Yeah, it's better
I
than
thought
1.
rage was
I mean,
That would have been nice.
It's
Rage
plus
gets-
2 damage.
plus 2, yeah.
So you're okay. I'm sorry. So you rolled a 5.
No, I rolled a 3.
Rolled a 3. Okay, I got you. So plus 2, plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, doesn't matter. It's enough to kill the guy because the spider really bit him hard, and it was very mean. So he falls over dead. Blah. Oh no!
Well, Mr. Bits.
Yes.
good.
Faerun.
Yes. Are there still 2 on him?
There
one?
is
Just one.
just the
He killed
one
one.
cult.
Face.
No, there are the 2 cultists.
Still. Flanking, yes.
One is pretty close to you. You could swing a mace at him or something, or you
I
can.
do have a mace. And I also believe I got a long sword.
Okay, well,
I'm
whichever
gonna-
one you feel comfortable swinging with.
I'm gonna go with the long sword.
Alrighty, stabby
Oh,
stab.
crap. 1 second.
Slashy slash.
Nat
20!
What? So you roll damage. So roll 2 weapon dice. So it's a D8 weapon. So roll 2 D8s, and then add your strength modifier, and that is how much you bash him over the head with.
6 plus. Okay, so 7.
7 points of damage.
Woo!
Against that cultist, I think he is fine. So he takes a good slash across the chest. Ah, you bitch! And he continues to fight. Falrath.
Well, I will turn around. I'm gonna flash my shield at the guy to distract him and attempt to gut him.
Ooh, bad way to
Is your
go.
shield shiny?
Well, if I bring it up at his face level, it doesn't matter because he'll be
Oh,
like,
you said flash. I was like, refresh
He's
mine.
bringing it up and stabbing below.
does a 23 hit?
A 23, surprisingly enough, and I know it surprises you, does indeed hit.
9 damage.
He is dead.
Blat! Him.
Everyone is dying.
So, yeah, that leaves the one remaining opposing guard.
I'll kill you.
Virtues are just habits.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
He is gonna disengage.
Oh.
So let's see if he. Yep. Where was he at? He was all fucked up. He was all fuckered up. Oh yeah.
Is it the posing one that's still alive?
Yeah, the one. He's just gonna go, farewell, my love, and he runs, and he, damn it, fuck, and he just gimps around the corner while the lone cultist stays to probably die. Mr. Tibbs, you have a cultist still within threatening range. The one mercenary just assessed the situation, said, and tried to book it. Unfortunately, a caltrop hurt him.
Mr. Bit, sleep attack.
Leap attack!
15 natural.
Oh yeah, that's good enough to hit him.
2 for bite.
Here's his. Doesn't really matter. He does pass it, but it doesn't really matter.
And 6, 7, 8, so 4.
Okay. So his poison does the finishing blow, so he's paralyzed, and the spider can quite happily feed on him later. So. Boop.
He's actually stabilized, though.
Yes, he is stabilized, so he can die a more horrible death. So
That's terrifying.
What?
I love it.
The death?
No.
He's stabilized,
What's the?
and he's paralyzed for an hour.
That was the expert divination.
If we were evil again.
Oh, I heard you cast some spells. That's cool. Take some back.
Nature's way.
If you cast a divination spell, you can
That
read
spider's gonna be
spells
well
back.
fed on this
Level
trip.
I know.
five.
the spider's just gonna be well fed.
Good thing
Period.
they can't get
So I cast a
fat.
second. Cast a third level
They just
divination.
shove it bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. We can all ride it like a giant
It'll
elephant.
be like Cat Bus, but
I'm
a
not even sure what
spider.
divination spells are good.
That will be.
I'm
That would be
assuming none of them.
terrifying to me.
It will be beautiful.
That way you can be
It's like we'll
surprised.
trade.
Congratulations, everybody gains 35 experience for that fight.
Whoa.
35 is pretty amazing.
my
That lets you
God.
know just how the level of difficulty that fight really was. I'm just saying, you guys are bitches. No, I'm right. But to give you an idea as to how much more powerful, you should all be going, damn, we didn't really take much
One more
damage.
preview?
And man, those guys used to be a real challenge back in Greenest. We must be coming some pretty good adventurers.
Oh god.
I pulled out my
Yeah.
little broom and I sweep up my caltrop.
All right.
Should we chase the one guy?
Nah, let him go.
Oh, I'm
He'll be
sure
back.
he'll be back with friends.
Yeah. Maybe more caltrops by the entrance until we leave. Or we can leave.
No, I mean,
We need to go
there's-
downstairs.
Yeah, there's a dragon nest downstairs.
No, I think we should go check out the room they were in.
Well, yes, we should do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then we should go downstairs.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming upstairs for a while.
No, I want to get dragon eggs.
That web's gonna be there for a little bit.
You want no.
There are dragon eggs down there. We should have
There's
the
one
baby
thing I'd
dragon
like to
and-
point out.
and spread joy.
The one heavily armored guy,
An iron dragon fist. I
With
like
love.
whoever has the highest perception, doesn't matter.
Sure.
Everyone will be happy.
Nope.
Sees that the heavily armored, the mercenary, effectively, you could tell he was a little bit different than, because he actually wore real armor, and he just didn't seem like he.
Cared about this Tiamat shit.
Yeah, he wasn't like the cultists were like, Tiamat! Ah! And he just seemed to be fighting like, you know, like he's had training, and you know, he just kind of is there for the money because he didn't scream anything. He was just like, well, it's part of the job. Let's go. Oh, I'm dead because I suck. Anyway, you notice he actually has a scabbard.
The dead guy?
Yes, the dead one. That are decorated with dragon motifs.
I will.
And you
take
notice
the
they're a
rest
little
of
more.
it.
They look like they're very well designed. You feel like you could actually probably sell that scabbard for a little bit more.
Or keep it.
Somebody, let's see. We don't have a rogue. We have a barbarian.
I want it.
We have a rogue.
I want it.
A roguelite.
Use the sword?
I have a longsword.
But he's a paladin, so I don't know if
I
like I'm
bought
just
it,
trying to
but
think
we
of like
lost
who
all
would
weapons.
architect, be able to assess appraise effectively.
Oh,
I think
Let's
we
see. Well,
should
you're a wizard,
keep
right?
it, and I should use it.
You could see. I mean, you would be able to tell it's roughly about 5 gold, but still, it's minor treasure. It's nice to have. So,
that was neat.
She wants the shiny thing.
I
can have the
want
shiny
it.
thing, I don't
Okay.
care.
I'm just gonna say we can use it to pretend we're with.
for those of you wondering what I've been writing and doing, that's the battle on paper for me. So,
Aw.
yeah,
There's
that's
a
what it looked like.
whiteboard behind you, and a dry erase
But I don't want to.
Now he gets to
I,
keep it. In
I have my
scrapbook.
card
D&D
exactly.
scrapbook.
My card scrapbook.
So we can use more and more cards.
We have a giant fucking pile. Might as well.
Yeah.
I've got like
Jeez.
4 more files of them.
Gosh.
Just write a
I wanna give
summary
James
on the
a hard
back.
time.
God.
I want to move on to the dungeon.
Gosh. All right. So moving on. Somebody over there is Mr. Dirty Pants. Okie dokie.
I have a
So,
sword.
you want to go into the room, yes? Or do you want to go back the webby way?
Let's go forward.
Forward.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be
Well,
there
we
for
want
now.
to check out their poker room.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, checking... okay, so when you get in, you are checking out the room that they came from. Okay, so you collect up your caltrops, you go into the room, and you find a bunch of bunks with little chests in front of each bed. Do you guys want to take a couple minutes to search?
Yep. Yes.
All right, so you spend a little bit of time. You go through the chests because you're thinking, money, right? Because you're adventurers, and that's really the only way you get paid.
Dirty picture.
So you go through their belongings, and you find roughly 120 gold worth of coins and small gems.
Ooh.
So
Divide
What,
that up.
by 5?
that's 20 gold per
25.
person. Or I'm sorry, 24.
24.
Yeah, 24.
Sorry.
24 gold per person. Sorry, I can't do math. Righty.
Any items that we
No, just clothing. I'm sorry. You find clothing. You find some cultist, uniforms.
What?
But that's
Is there
really
a-
that's
is there
really
another
what you
door?
find. You see blood on the ground as well, dripping to the from where you're at. It would be the back left corner of this room.
There's just blood dripping, or there has been blood that has been.
You see blood dripping
Oh,
one guy that ran
to yes from the one guy that ran away.
Oh, okay.
So he just ran back to his bedroom.
I think he went through a door. Where's down there?
Is
there a
there
door
like
over
a
there?
secret?
Or is that a closet?
Roll to see secret door. I rolled a 1. Someone else try.
You trip and fall.
I can't find secret doors.
I'm pretty sure elves are supposed to be able to find secret doors, but that might be 3.5, and I might be confused.
Not even.
Okay, never mind.
Um,
It wasn't
You can
3.5.
build it in such a way that you can.
You could build it.
Naturally
now.
It was
I can
like
have my
detect
bloodhound
doors
follow the
or
blood trail.
something. It was a thing that I had once in a past life.
Was it like?
Clerics get it, and wizards
No, I was
get
a
it.
druid.
Oh.
I was either a druid or a bard, and I'm pretty sure I was a druid back then.
Okay, so you. No, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong room. Okay, so from where you are, you see a passage, and for you, the passage is immediately to the left. I apologize. The next room.
So there's
But you see blood trail going into the next room.
Oh.
It's quite possible that it's not from the head, but from the guy that you wounded earlier.
Can I attempt to surreptitiously look around the corner?
And there's no use or need to cast.
You want a secret pet on the
it's not-
ground?
I don't have
It's a
it.
good trick.
I don't think it exists in this game.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'll duck, but who knows who's been stepping around.
That's true.
The treasure is correct. I read the right treasure room. I just was looking at the map wrong.
Yeah.
So, do you guys wish to head into that room, or do you want to go back?
To that room.
Wait, Falrath is peeking for us.
Oh, Falrath is speaking. Okie dokie.
Sorry.
I go, ooh, cultist things.
Or,
And then we grab him and
bits.
slide him bits.
To the ceiling.
Slide him
Oh
around.
god, you don't even know your own name anymore.
Bits and tips. Tips and bits.
Yes. You are.
So,
I will call you Tidbits.
Yes.
Tibbets?
Divots.
the way the rooms are, it's there's a door between that room, between the two rooms.
I can try to listen, I guess.
Yes, you can listen to the door. So make a listen check.
Also exclusively 3.5.
May I also
14?
listen?
No.
You don't hear anything.
One ear at the door.
I will tell my party. I think if he ran through here, he's probably gone on, or they're waiting for us.
Should we barricade the door from this side so they're trapped in there wherever they are?
If I had
Or
cloud
go
kill,
in?
if I had cloud kill, yes.
That's not till next fucking book.
So
I put your hat on your face. Stop it.
Let loose the dogs of war. I mean, spiders of war.
let's just get the.
Spiders of war!
Spiders
Can
of
we
war.
get the chest, stack it up, and then go explore the downstairs? 'Cause-
Why do we want to go back?
I would prefer to not have people on our backs if we're going anywhere.
Okay,
Alright.
well, let's go ahead and. Should we just huzzah open the door?
People with armor or armor-like skins. Go ahead and go through the door.
Do you know Bless?
I believe I did choose Bless as one of
I heard
my...
a story once of these people
No.
broke into a building and they fought
I don't
dudes
think
through a
so.
door.
Oh, wait, yes, I do. It's a divine
It's a
domain of
good
life.
idea.
Yeah, I think
So
we should
yeah,
do that.
I do have Bless, one per rest.
And
I
then
haven't
they beat
used
the
it
shit out of
recently.
some annoying guys.
I would say. You think we should save that for downstairs?
You only have one per rest?
That's what it says. Although I'm level 3 now, so maybe I have it more.
Did we level up?
Gonna sit down with you
We're
and
still level 3.
teach you spells.
I have the spell, I just don't.
You can
do-
cast that 4 times. It's a first level spell.
Oh, okay.
It's a group affecting spell, right?
So, sweet.
We'll sit down on a break. We'll go through spells and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to suggest that we get on either side of the door, and I will open it.
Alright.
I'm now running my
I will
action
stand
to
behind you.
shoot
I suggest nobody stand in front of the door.
Yeah.
Spider to the ceiling, me far away from the door.
I'll be
ready
on
to
your
shoot.
side of the
You
door.
should get behind a table or something.
Okay, I quietly move the table down.
I get behind the table with him.
The
I
poker
already-
game is ruined.
So?
I really
They're all
want to use
gonna
a
die
crossbow, but
We're not gonna die.
No, they're
We're
all
gonna.
going to die.
Oh, they're trying to die.
You just stand on your tiptoes and go twang.
Yeah.
So
that or tips.
I guess you and
Okay.
I are on either side of the door.
Yeah.
Bits.
I
Bits.
will be
never remember his
on
name.
whichever side of the door opens toward.
Maybe
Unless
we
it
should
opens
stay
in.
with the mages because, you know, mage.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be good in combat.
I have
Um,
a combat weapon.
Never mind.
Clerics are amazing in combat.
I'm pretty
They wear-
good,
they
thank
can
you.
wear heavy
You're just
armor.
mad at me for
I
being
don't
a
know if she
boho.
I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, that's right. This isn't 3.5 or Pathfinder. You can still do
some
both.
of them can wear heavy.
That's right. But she
I'm
chose
not
the
wearing
light.
heavy armor.
She
I'm
didn't
wearing
choose
leather.
war.
There's more than one that can do it. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
there are at least 2.
There's 2, but war is
I mean, you
one
have a
of them.
ranged weapon, so that might be more effective, maybe.
I will stand slightly back with my ranged weapon ready.
I hope some of them run in, so we get to.
We open the door now? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yay.
Well, I'd rather burn the door.
Ready,
Yeah,
my
my
axe.
axe.
Fire. Fire.
Don't burn the door.
No. Just ready my axe.
Just fireball
You've already put the idea in my head.
You can burn the door once we stick somebody in.
How about we open the door and then you throw a fireball inside?
We don't have Fireball yet.
What?
It's 2 levels away.
Okay, in 2 levels.
I'm also not going to learn
We will
Fireball.
just do some super hard training right now. Push-ups,
Let's not
XP.
go on another rant about your spells. Let's open the door, please.
So you guys are kicking in the door, Ra.
We're opening the door.
We threw the door open.
Yeah, we're standing on either side and we're throwing the door open.
We threw it down.
All right. So you
We threw it on the ground.
We all have
you
rage action.
throw the door open, and across the room from you, you see in one corner a bed. In one corner, you see a writing table. There's a nice, very nice rug in here, and you see 2 guards. You know, shields and spears, and behind those 2 guards are 3 cultists. Ah! Ah!
You're on fire.
They come out of the door. They're coming out of the door.
No, they're.
But those 2 are shooting in.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Tibbs.
Advantage or no?
No,
probably
they're.
not coming.
Yeah, they.
Their shields
they're
are-
absolutely there. You see your man is there.
He goes,
I'm gonna kill you.
That was my 20. I was sure of it.
Hello.
Right into the shield.
All right, right into the shield. Nothing.
Did you both
So-
whiff?
I rolled a 3.
A 2. Tar for the court.
All right, so
Tar for the court,
What?
little bro.
So you can actually shoot from a good height.
Falrath, what do you do?
I go, huh.
You're taller than me. Fuck off.
Hi guys, you want to come out here?
So you're gonna stand there and taunt?
And how far away from the door are they?
Yeah, we're like behind.
You're They're probably like 20, 25 feet away. They're on the back of the.
I throw caltrops to the doorway,
Okay.
and then I step back behind the corner.
All right.
The kills are waiting.
Faerun.
Sorry.
You're not a bard.
I know.
If your character dies,
Not
you
till
can be a
next
bard.
level.
Yeah, I can take it. I should. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame inside the door. What? What are you all laughing about?
We're laughing. It's okay.
What do
All right. So you're sacred flaming.
Sacred Flame, the group, inside the doorway, because I believe I can do a group because it is a range thingy-majigger.
Okay.
Yeah, 60-foot radius, or range. Yeah.
And one
Whatever.
character. It targets one guy.
Let me
Is it
check.
sacred flamey? I'm pretty sure
Let
it's
me
one guy.
check. It might be one dude.
I'm pretty sure it's one dude.
Fine.
Pick a shield, dude.
I pick a shield dude,
All right.
and I cast Sacred Flame. Do I have to roll, or do
Yep.
I just cast? Okay.
It's like a spell attack.
Well, they have to succeed a Dex saving throw,
Oh, okay.
272.
so I don't think I have to. What?
Page 272.
Thank you. I was one page away.
It's a 1d8.
Hacha!
No benefit.
He definitely passes it.
No.
I'm sorry. I rolled a natural 19,
So he
so.
takes no damage.
Okie dokie. So he is fine.
Dang.
He
Well,
sees
if
the
you can't
fire,
take
he
one,
feels the
You can
heat
do that
starting to
as many
emanate,
times
and he
as you
goes, hot potato!
was gonna-
Jumps away
yeah,
from it.
oh.
The flame bursts in air magically, because it's magic. And he's like, woo! Shoo!
Boo.
By the way, you can do that as many times as you want.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
What?
Joy! Your turn!
I'm outside
Gonna
the
do
door
it again.
preparing my axe. Outside.
So you're going to
Prepared
prepare your axe.
I'm waiting until I see knees popping out, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna swing
alright,
it.
alright.
It's a prepared action.
Uh,
so
Nyolan.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna move around the corner of the door and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright. So,
Oh, dear. I'm sorry.
Seems we've reached impasse.
With the
Critical
people.
pun mass.
We could ask them to send out an ambassador.
And stab him.
Yeah.
And then that's another one.
so the two guards, you notice that they're gonna,
So
the cultists are, they reach behind them and they grab something, and you just see them start slinging shit at you guys. You
Is
know.
it literal?
No.
No, not literally. I'm sorry.
If we wait long enough,
They didn't poop themselves, then go, here, take a load of that! No, that
I'm behind
didn't
the corner of
happen.
the wall.
But they're,
Yeah, I'm kind
and the
of-
guards are gonna go, they're gonna use their shields to try to help block them and help, you know, make
So
it,
they're still on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
they're on the other side of the room, yes.
Yeah. When
And they're now in
There's
a,
still a wall with the
you
door
know,
between us.
there's,
Yeah.
they're trying
a
to
door.
shoot an angle.
and it empties, like, you see, like, the door and the wall is right there next to the door.
Yeah.
Kind of like how this is. Like,
Okay.
so you
So
have
it's
the
in the
door,
corner.
you have a wall,
Okay.
and then the room opens up like this.
Okay.
You know, just, there's nothing, like, this is all wall. Like, this part is gone. It's just all
Okay.
wall. And this is roughly the room. There is a rug here. There is a bed there. There is a writing desk over there.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is
then
where the cultists are.
by the bed is a couple of guards using their shields to try to block the ranged attacks you guys are making,
Okay.
while the cultists behind them are slinging
Okay.
weapons at you. So we have, who made ranged attacks again? We have Courtney and Mr. Tibbs. So Mr. Tibbs, you're wearing like a leather armor.
14.
And Courtney, you're wearing like a more metal armor, aren't you? Because
No,
you're a cleric.
I think I chose leather, actually. Yeah, leather.
Okie
My
dokie.
AC's on your card. I think it's 13. It's right here.
I'm going based off looks. If
14,
I was a
14.
cultist, who would I be targeting? The person in full armor or the person in...
Also,
you know-
and probably half cover with a table in front of me.
Yeah.
Because or a bed, whatever was in front, I just put in front of the door before we opened it up.
Oh, okay, I
That
got
gives
you.
you, how much cover do you
Half
want?
cover is
Plus two
plus 2
AC.
AC, plus 2 dex.
Saving throw.
Saving throw, yeah.
Okay.
And I was on the
That was
side.
finally you.
So I'm in the
Yeah.
open, but I might run back there with you guys.
So,
I'm around the corner.
Oh, okay.
okay, so there 2 are going to shoot at you, 1's going to shoot at you.
Oh, miss.
1's going to hit Mr. Tibbs. And 1 is going to be... What is... I'm not able to sling at all.
Is that
Maybe he's
one?
just mesmerized by your high charisma, madam.
Okay.
Woo! Look at the tits on that one! So,
You're gonna die.
I'll show you tits! Death! So 3 points of damage to you, Mr. Tibbs,
My
unless you want to make it 12.
being objectified. We will kill it all.
I don't think it works on damage anyway. I think it has to be a d20 roll. Yeah. So,
God, if I could give people damage.
I know, that'd be stupid.
I would love it.
That's called a bard.
Alrighty, so, Mr. Tibbs, it is now your turn. You just took a bit of damage from a rock from a sling. Crack! Ah, damn! Your blanket fortress.
Try not to suck.
Me when I was a druid.
Oh, you have, well, yeah.
Take a 12.
What'd you roll?
You rolled a 12.
12? Okay.
Go ahead and erase my number. You rolled 12.
Oh, okay.
15.
Don't tell him not to suck.
What is that?
It's really hard for him.
So you were targeting a
It's like a
cultist
75%
or
slinger.
a slinger or a
That's
cultist?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
the guy who-
So you get past the
Nice
shield
tower.
and get the cultist. So yes, roll
Oh.
damage.
Yeah. 9.
9. You hit him in the head. He drops dead.
That's how you
Yay,
do it.
Mr. Tibbs!
I
Yay!
foresaw it in the stars. Was he dead? I knew
You
it.
did indeed see it.
He definitely saw
So
it.
that's Mr.
And
Tibbs
now I duck down underneath the table for 3/4 cover.
and
or-
Falrath.
I will sheathe my sword and move out. So
Dude,
now
if you
I'm
go prone, you can
I'm
just go
in
for
apparent
making
range to
roll.
hit, but I'm going to draw
And
my longbow and
Prone,
fire.
I guess.
I think I can do all that.
What's that?
I pull out my longbow. I'm going to move so I can see them and shoot.
Oh, okay.
One of the cultists is wounded already,
One cool.
One of the cultists is dead.
but one ran in there bleeding, right?
Yes, but he seems like you don't see.
Oh.
You see a guy that you see the same guy, but
Dang
he
it,
seems
Bobby.
just fine.
Oh,
I healed
I
him.
can fix that
Yep.
Yes, you can.
with a 12.
No, he easily blocks it. Go back to archery school.
He says that right after when the Colts behind gets paid.
I cast a radiant sacred flame.
Radiant sacred
Again.
flame. Again. I'll get you this time, my pretty.
Shield man that Falrath just missed.
Okie dokie. Shield man. He fails to
Suck
get out of the
shield
way.
man. 6 plus what dex?
Just
7
No, it'd
damage.
be your-
No, just straight
Oh.
up.
Magic.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was my crossbow for a second. Yes, you're right. 6.
6.
Oh wait, no. I rolled the wrong. No, I did. It's good. 6 damage. 6
All right,
damage.
you're good. Moving on.
Sorry.
Joy.
I'm gonna step out in front of the doorway and throw a hand axe at.
And then the
All
door
right,
itself.
so we've probably maximized this doorway with heroes. So someone's either gonna have to chill out or someone's gonna have to go in the
Well,
room.
she's probably stepping in front of me, to be honest.
She's short enough.
Because I
We're not
backed
getting
up
over her.
to fire. She's just
Well-
stepping out in front of the doorway.
You're a halfling.
I know.
I'm
but-
just saying, there's a lot of people already in this
So now
doorway.
I can't fire through the door because I'm
No, I'll
back
just
from the
hang
door.
You're also
out.
prone.
I'm now also prone anyway.
Yeah, I
Like,
think he's
Like,
behind.
yoo-hoo,
He's behind me.
big.
I'm in the middle of the room, and she's in front of me now.
Yeah,
so
I'll
I think
just-
nobody else is gonna get in.
I'll just
Yeah, I
hang
think
out.
I'm just saying that we have a lot of people in this doorway. I think we're maximizing this
Wait,
doorway.
Wait.
The corner of it.
I'll
We
just.
can't. We're just gonna have to at some point realize that only so many heroes can stand in this doorway.
Okay, well then I'll.
It is a
just-
normal doorway like this. And we've got. I just want everybody to imagine
Behind them, right?
5 people
Like, we
trying to
can't
make
see what's
ranged
happening
attacks
there
through
if we
it.
shut the door.
It's a little like.
We don't know.
Everybody
well,
takes
he said we could
disadvantage.
see into it. It's just
Is there a door or
behind them.
a passageway behind them?
Not that you see.
We can just shut the door again and kill them all. Like, starve them to death.
We're not
That
gonna
will
wait
definitely
long.
work. You just have to hang out for 3 days.
Because there's probably
If there's
nothing
not
important in
another
that.
door.
Probably officer's room.
Or we could like leak oil under there.
Or we could
and
just
set
charge
it on
right
fire.
in because I already.
I'll just
Pop
hang
one
out.
off in
I'll
one
just
shot.
yeah. I'll just hang out behind the doorway with my axe ready, waiting for some
Okay,
needs
we
to show
won't
up.
starve them.
Okay. So Joy opts with the. I can tell I'm not needed for this. So Nyalan at the bottom of round 2.
Hobbitses.
You guys got this, right?
Yeah.
You have my. You know what? I will use my action. I will use my action to aid. To help.
Who are you?
I will peek my head out, blah, 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 and poke back in. And that gives bonuses. I have to look them up. But that's what I'm going to do.
Bonus.
His mustache
Now it
twirls in
aids.
one direction while his eyes
From
twirl in another and distract
Latin
him.
word bono. Which means
I forget what it is.
good. Unless it's a Greek word, but I think it's a Latin
Where are
word.
the actions at?
I remember.
The blood of the fallen feeds the 5-headed goddess!
Cool story, bro.
Cultists.
So we have Mr. Tibbs has gone prone. We've got.
It's pretty much me.
Alright. So they do roll an 18 with their rangy range.
You got this. That
Who you
bait.
are. Walking from.
They do 5 points of rangy range damage to you.
Noise.
You feel a crathap! And some numbness, and then probably some like pretty severe pain as a rock from a sling thwaps you somewhere painfully. You imagine like an arm or a thigh. Clearly not upside the head, as that would knock you out, and you're still standing, so I assume it's not upside your head. But it was enough to let you know, hey, you can only take so many of these before David kills Goliath. So
You're not wrong.
the guards continue to provide some cover to the cultist and themselves
Are you looking for
using their shield.
192?
So,
Yeah, I found it.
Monsieur Tibbs, it is now your
You get
turn.
advantage. Oh, it's an ability check.
That is an ability check.
I
Attacking
think
is.
I think
Yep, so
attacking
you get
is, yeah.
advantage. You get advantage on
Yeah.
that. As I stick my head out, I'm going,
And they're like,
I don't think with a sling they can react fast enough to get you, but somebody with a bow and with pointed ears, you'll.
I guess
If it-
I help too if I can get up and because everybody's in front of me and I can't really like.
You can lend aid to another creature in completion of a task. When you help another creature, it gains advantage on the next ability check it makes to perform the task you're helping with.
Go get him!
Alright, so Mr. Tibbs aids as well. Falrath, you suddenly find yourself the target of all the
If you
range.
jump in there, my spider will be right behind you.
I'm gonna take my longbow and shoot one of the slingers.
Okie dokie.
And everybody's still ranged.
Fuck that. It's a fatal funnel, yeah.
19.
19 is a hit. Roll damage.
I believe
Are you going after a slinger? You said you were going after a
Yeah.
slinger, yeah.
10.
10. Another cultist goes down.
I move out of the doorway. I
Like backwards or forwards?
to the side. It's just nope.
Okay, so you're hugging like this wall? Okay.
We're on either side of the door now.
Where are you? Are you...
On the other
He's
side
in
of
the
door.
corner,
I'm
basically.
I'm on the side of the door as well.
You're on my side or his side?
Okay, so let me
Or my never mind.
I'm
understand
hugging,
this.
I'm hugging the
There's a
wall.
door.
So you're like
On
in
the
on that
side
side of the door, and your head's peeking out. And you're on that side of the door, head you're picking out, or you're hanging out along the side of the wall.
I've disappeared. I'm hoping I've walked away so they don't pelt me again.
Okay, so you're like hugging that wall,
Yeah.
like going, "Please God, don't hit me anymore."
Yeah,
Okay,
I need a.
I'm occasionally
He needs
peeking
a
out.
healing.
And you're like
I heal
lying on the
myself.
floor,
I would like
like
to
jumping up
my
and
health
down,
is
trying
further.
to.
Yeah, I'm far back with some sort of cover that was in that room. Either being a bed or something.
Or chest.
Or chest.
Okay, in that room. Okay, I got you. and
Nobody's
you're
coming
like
out of
hanging out, waiting for someone to come into the hallway.
Yeah.
And you're like back there, Courtney. You're flinging spells. That's kind of where you're at.
Flame.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. So everybody's back there. Okie dokie. So, Faerun, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Sacred flame, of course.
Of course.
Do it on the slinger.
I will do it on the. Is there
Oh
only
wait,
one
you already
remaining?
wounded his shield guy. I mean, yeah, go for that, I guess.
There's the guard that has some singe marks on his armor, and there's the one guy slinging.
And then there's her muscle.
And she's back with you.
No, I mean.
Like,
you're
she's just
supposed
prepared to kill
yes.
anybody not friendly coming into the room.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's
I'm-
the 2 mercenaries. They're still alive.
So
and
the
there's
flexing.
one cultist. There's 3
Okay.
left. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the dude I cinched.
Alrighty.
Actually, you need to roll.
Yeah, I need to roll.
Well, I rolled damage just in case.
He rolls a 14.
What's your...
It passes.
It's a DC or a dex saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh, 13.
So I do not get to give him damage.
I don't believe so. I think unless you have like a real, I don't think you have a really high charisma. I think you have a good
14.
charisma. Yeah, you need like an 18.
Okay.
Or not charisma, wisdom. Because it's a wisdom-based
Let me check
spell.
my wisdom.
So your wisdom needs to be
My wisdom
plus 4.
is 15.
Yeah.
not enough. You're not wise enough to get him with the flames. He is able to jump out of the way in time and avoids le damage. So that is Faerun. Joy! Season's greetings! Your man's in there. I'm just saying.
I'm about to like just run in and.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah. And
There's only 3 of
then
them.
distraction.
That we know of.
There's not 6 of them this time.
Courtney's always the one. Boobs! Let's use them!
Taylor's normally the one.
I know. She does normally try to. Well, she tries to use your boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just.
This is the lure. This is the trap.
While raging, can you contain yourself that you just don't want to get into that?
Yeah,
mess?
I know. I want to get in. I'm like, fuck, everybody's killing some people. I want to kill people. And I'm going to run in and charge one of the shield guys with my great axe.
Alrighty, cool. So you run in.
And I. 22.
22, cool. Let's roll the D20 again.
Get a 20 net.
11 plus 4.
15.
Okay, that's not a to hit anyway. I wanted to see what you rolled.
Oh.
So you rolled an 11, naturally.
Well, the first one I rolled
Plus
like
the-
an 18.
I realize, but
Oh, yeah, 11.
that's your attack roll.
Yeah, that was to attack, to hit.
That was your second roll was a dexterity roll.
Oh.
So as you're
That's it.
crossing, you run in the room and you think, you know what would be best if I do like leaping, and that's what you do. So you leap, like you get in the room, you leap across the rug, and you just come down with your axe right onto one. You said one of the shielded guys. Were you going after the one she singed or the one she didn't singe?
One she singed.
All right, so you're going after Ginyu Force. So roll damage because you're hitting.
Wonder why she jumped over that rug right there.
7 plus 18. I don't think I'm raging anymore. So 9.
How long does it
9.
last?
Well, you killed.
1 minute.
If you're going after the one that's wounded, you definitely killed his
10
ass.
rounds? Or 6 rounds?
It's 10 rounds. You killed the guard, the wounded one. You just dropped him like a. He's like, oh shit! And you just come down with a full force. Even if he got his shield in time,
Broke his arm.
how much you were coming down, broke through, and just the axe bit him in the neck and he dies.
Yeah.
So he is definitely very dead. So that is Joy's turn. Nyalan.
I will take a step out
High five.
and take a shot at the guy who's slinging things at me. I'm fucking tired of his shit.
Alright.
18 plus
Is it hit?
5 is 23 and 9 damage.
Is enough to knock him unconscious. So I guess you did the tri-beam attack
This is
again.
a fireball.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just die, bastard! And just before he loses consciousness, hell, Tiamat.
Cool.
Oh,
So he's out.
dedicated.
They're all dedicated. They're cultists. When you're a cultist, you're dedicated.
You're
All right. Jonestown, those are cultists. They were
They
dedicated.
were.
They were
They
real.
were.
Yes, that's Kool-Aid people. Courtney, you're smarter than this.
I am.
You
I
went to
just
college.
I didn't study the people who drink Kool-Aid to kill themselves.
That's.
That wasn't a topic.
To be
It was
fair,
only like
that's-
900 and something of them. It's okay. I mean, whatever. It was before 9/11, the single largest,
English
American
major.
mass suicide, death
Not
ever.
a
But
topic for English
whatever. Not important. Okie dokie.
I
So,
know about it. I just don't remember the town.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
alrighty. So there's the one cultist left standing.
Oh, I thought there was. Oh no, there was 4.
No, you killed him. So there is no
Oh.
cultist. Just the one guard left standing.
One chill dude.
One shield dude. You know what?
You don't get a disengage, bitch.
Why don't you let him decide?
Interesting.
They're at the doorway and I'm in there.
Good luck.
I mean, if you want to get stabbed.
He was about to say, "I surrender," and you're just like, "Try surrendering." Okay, I'm so sorry. I can do it. I'm a Spartan. I'm gonna make it. So he's gonna roll because he's got no choice. He whiffs. Apparently, your attack was you did an intimidation and it was quite successful. He paid himself. Oh God!
My intimidation.
He knows he's doomed. Ah!
I
So,
have
roll Tibbs.
Shoot him in the knee.
Ow.
So you no longer be an adventurer.
He'll no longer be a mercenary, that's for sure.
No, I whiff.
Well, it's because
See,
you
I
tried to
didn't
make
tell
a
him.
called shot. All right, so Mr. Tibbs,
Oh, who what?
Falrath.
He didn't math it up either. Draw a longbow, step out.
I'm sure a 2 doesn't hit.
I'll tell the guard. You don't really want to die, do you?
Well, we'll see what Joy's reaction is.
If I will hold my action. If the guard attacks, I'll fire.
Okie dokie. Faerun.
There's only one dude who looks like he's about to pee and die.
I think he did pee.
He did pee.
Yeah, I could definitely smell.
A little bit came out.
Yeah.
Good thing I wore my yellow pants today.
Surrender! I yell at scared pee man.
Alrighty.
Scared.
Joy, what do you do?
Covered in his friend's blood. Tell us all you know!
Don't even think about surrender! And all of a sudden, no, surrender! Oh, surrender! Damn it! To my giant fucking axe! No, I mean, what do you know? Motherfucker. Nyolin, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at and ready Ray of Frost so he can't run the fuck away.
I'm curious
Okay, so
about that rope.
he looks at you concerned and a giant fucking axe. Please don't kill me. They don't pay me to die. I'm only here for the money. The money. So I just wanted to be popular, go back and make it rain. Bitches love me. This isn't worth it. I can't spend that money if I'm dead.
That's true.
Cover it, bitches.
Please
bitches.
don't kill me. He says, "Look, I'll show you the secret passage if you will let me go. Please, I got kids."
Okay, but you can never work for anyone on Tiamat again, or else I'm taking off your fucking head and wearing it on my head.
She'll do it.
Yeah, she'll do it.
She's not
She'll
even,
totally do it, bro.
she's not even raging
The wizard's
anymore.
like, no.
I'm ready to
I will never. You know what? I'm gonna go be a farmer. I'm done. So he shows you. He pulls.
I don't know how to fish, but I'll give it a try.
I'm gonna try. He pulls the rug away, and there is a hole in the middle of it that you, for whatever reason, decided to jump over. And there is a rope that was tied off that goes down this hole. You see like a little rope ladder that you could use to get down, and it seems to drop about 30 feet into further dungeony stuff.
Okay. Am I near you? I'm near you now. Okay. Should we offer him money to be our guide?
No.
Since he's just here for the money?
No.
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 He will be the smelliest guy in the world.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done.
Just don't want him to turn around.
Let him out.
Okay.
So you have a wife and kids?
What's
Yes.
really
When was the last time you saw them?
I feel like you're about to kill me.
No, I just want to make sure that you understand when you leave here, if you tell any of your buddies elsewhere that we're here, if they don't already know. I'll find them.
Well, so
Hold up, Sarah.
that's all you need to say. He's done.
He's ran, right? He's gone,
Yeah, he's done.
and now he runs into a web.
No, the web's
that-
something for the downstairs.
Yeah, so, yeah, sorry.
Okay, I thought you. Okay.
Your spider is well fed. He's got plenty of food
He's a
here.
little.
He's
No,
just like laying
I was
on his
thinking-
back, like. Oh.
I thought you protected our back with a different web.
No, that was for the
Bill.
downstairs.
Okay.
Not for
Should
the
we,
hallway.
take-
Congratulations, 20 experience for everybody, and it is
Wow.
time on deck is 7:30.
11:52.
So we're gonna take a 10-minute break. I hope you guys are enjoying the story thus far, the action-packed adventure. So we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes at 7:40. So Lacey, beam us out, or up, or down, or wherever, just right here.
Off the internet. It's more important.
Off the air. We're still on.
Interesting. Okay, dude.
Eat that sexy.
Okay, so you have a giant hole in the earth, or you can go back to the webs.
Down we go!
The dude ran away.
No?
No. Oh yeah, he booked it out, right?
He's gonna go be a farmer, fisherman.
You fucking better. I'll find his whole family.
Not
Next
like
level,
you know what they look like.
yes, I can. Next level, I know Scry. I know what he looks like.
No. Let it go.
What if he lied about having?
It doesn't matter. He's gone, and we're
Oh,
here. No.
And freeze up his legs.
Sirik, calm down.
Not Sarek. I just don't like being betrayed.
You can
Hear
worry
that,
about
Joy?
it if it happens.
He has abandonment issues.
I do.
Like being betrayed.
Yes.
Or
You already
he can
used
cry.
I haven't used anything.
He doesn't
Your
like
parents
being
must have left
betrayed.
you in a
You're
grocery
his
store
lover.
far too many times.
You're
Waiting
his
on my
first
party.
and only lover.
Oh, hey.
Ready, check.
I mean, that's his fault. That's on you.
That's true.
What? What are we doing?
Are we ready?
Are we rain checking?
Ready.
Ready, check.
Oh, I heard rain check.
All right, we are good to go. So you guys get down the hole, yes?
Yes.
Go down the hole.
We're going down the hole.
We are.
We're going down the hole. That's what they said.
Not first, of course. Fuck that.
Paladin
No.
first. He has more armor.
I really can't wait to find a saddle. for
I'll
my
go second,
spiders.
but
I'll go
Is that only
third.
D4s?
can you
I'm
get a
drinking my poop.
Can I get an
Can you ride
amen?
on Mr. Bits?
tall people first?
I think I
Use a
could
saddle for that.
if I have a saddle.
I go down the fucking hole.
I follow after.
I've
I
also
think
put
Joy
in
jumped
earplugs.
after him.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let
Did
the
you
tall
buy
people go
earplugs?
first.
I shove caltrops in my ears.
Okay.
I don't give a shit.
I will never hear again. Okay, so you guys get down there, and you're like, okay, we're all here. Good, everybody made it down the ladder safely, because safety is the most important thing we do here. So you guys turn, and you see passageway ahead of you, and you see on the walls two like metal square things with like a chain. Looks like it's the beginning of a chain, like they had something chained against the wall. Those chains end in broken chains, like they are broken chains. And in front of them are two of these guys.
Broken chains.
No.
They're called ambush drakes. You've
Yeah.
run
We
into them
know.
before.
Yeah, we know.
And they are
You can't hear it.
apparently free. Then they're looking at you and they're snarling. And so go ahead and roll initiative. Oh wait, I've already got it.
Wait.
Fuck.
We need animal speak.
No, we're not gonna do it.
If it comes to me and my rolls for initiative, there'll be no time to speak before they fucking start jumping at somebody's throat.
Yeah, we don't.
So Falrath, congratulations.
Yes.
I guess you rolled an at 20. So you get to go first. You respawn firsted.
How many? Two?
There are two ambush drakes. And they are both free. And they look hungry. Or maybe it's just the way they're looking at you. Or maybe a mixture of both. I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Reaction to throw my entire portion of rations in the corner?
I have a feeling they're going to be uninterested.
Shit, they don't like granola. Nobody likes granola.
Nobody likes granola. I told you that. We should have gotten meat.
Their face like.
I can't hear anything, and it's the most.
We really should have
wonderful
pushed down a few
feeling.
dead bodies down
Yes.
first.
So
We had a few.
what do you wish to do?
Draw my rapier, got my shield up. I will start maneuvering towards the left and take that one.
Back up the rope.
I will lunge at it with a. I miss Pathfinder because that would have been a crit. With a natural 19 plus my bonuses.
Alright, so that is definitely a hit, so roll damage.
9.
9! 999. Stabby, stabby. You have purplish blood on your blade. You have successfully injured the foul beast.
Are they mollusks?
Mollusk?
Hero.
They're mollusks.
Faerun.
Sea animals usually have the weird colored blood.
I assume I'm already all the way down the rope.
Yeah, so everybody's down the rope.
Crap,
Everybody is together.
The dregs politely waited.
Faerun slowly climbing up the rope with a middle finger extended downward.
Nope.
Flap away on my wings to fuck this.
Nah. Let's see. What does Bless do again? It does something amazing, right?
It makes everybody-
1d4
Yeah.
I don't remember how long. I
Let's
used
see,
it to
it's
fight
right
against
here.
the Drake, against the Dragonborn.
Bless.
So it lasted at least until I fell over.
There it is. Yes, I bless up to 3 creatures within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll, blah blah blah. I just have to concentrate. Can I hang onto the rope and concentrate on blessing 3 people?
You can. You're down there, so you want to start climbing
Right.
up while concentrating on
And-
bless.
Can I just like hoist myself up so I don't die? And okay, I'm just gonna concentrate and bless 3 people. I'm gonna bless you, and eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger by him,
Yeah.
Mr. Tibbs.
He needs-
All right, so Tibbs is blessed.
So what does that
The
do?
paladin is
You
blessed.
get to add a d4 to your roll.
To your
whenever
hits.
you make an attack roll or a saving throw.
Okay.
For
Yep.
up, every time
Yeah.
until
Okay.
her spell ends.
Yep, up to 1 minute.
Or it's
So
in
10
As
rounds.
long as my concentration isn't broken. So
You will get through this fight within 10 rounds.
Okay. Well, crap that I wasted. It's okay.
It's a little.
I can
stuff.
use it again too. Yeah.
Okay, so Faerun casts bless.
But
And
no,
Joy, what's your dexterity modifier?
1.
Okay, dokie. So,
you must have picked our 3 and your, my 3 and your 1.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I
Depends if it was going down or across.
Are we talking crossword puzzles?
No, they're talking about the
Initiative orders.
Yeah.
Okay.
alrighty. So, the ambush strikes. The injured one lunges at the paladin. Low!
But I'm gone.
Yep. That's a 20.
Ooh. Luckily, they don't get stunned and shit.
Nationwide is on your side.
Yeah, but all
You're not
state
hard.
is not. So you all
He bites you for 8 points of damage. Chomp. And a good chunk of you goes with his mouth.
Oh.
His mouth.
Thank God I drank that healing potion.
Why do I imagine all of a sudden the I am Chaos guy on the ground on all fours saying, I'm a Drake down in a tunnel?
You know the Verizon guy switched to Sprint?
Yes.
Courtney.
Sorry.
The ambush drake also gets a 22 versus the barbarian, so that is
Yeah.
definitely
Okay,
a chomp
You can even
Chompity
cast
chomp,
another
chomp,
spell
chomp.
as long as it doesn't have concentration on it.
for 2 whole points of damage.
So
Yep.
is that piercing? Or?
It is piercing, yes.
Put in
So
the game
1
somewhere
point
that allows you to
damage?
have 2
If you are raging,
attacks
yes.
at once.
I think
Or-
I'm naturally.
Is it cut
You're
that
naturally
one that makes
resistant?
your 2
Oh, okay.
sides?
Yeah.
So you take a point of damage from bitey bitey. And that makes it Joy's turn.
Yay! I'm gonna attack the one that
Plus
Bet you-
D4. Plus D4.
attacked me. What does that
Attacked
mean?
you.
Plus D4.
Oh.
You get to also roll a D4.
Okay,
Magic,
so
magic.
17
Is that
plus.
you now?
That is a hit. Roll damage.
I'll make sure the people at home.
I found a picture of my character. I didn't even know he was in there.
What
Okay,
page is-
just
It's on page 204 for those of you at home.
4 plus
And
what?
if you don't have the book, well,
5?
you could win it.
You
Or
Uh,
4 plus strength.
40
right?
if you're
friends.
raging, then you
Oh,
get
no.
plus. You're not raging.
I don't think so
Okay.
because it's been.
So then it's just going to be your modifier, your strength modifier when you hit.
add the mustache.
6.
Yeah, it's only 2 of them.
6 damage.
Okay, so it's your rage that gives you resistance to bludgeoning,
I'd wait
piercing,
for
and slashing.
Oh.
So only when you're raging do you have those. So
Okay.
you'll take 2.
Alright.
Okay.
I thought it was natural. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You did how much damage?
Plus strength, right?
Yeah, your strength modifier. Yeah,
Yes, 6.
6.
6
All right.
damage.
Update your
So you
remember.
splat 6 damage to him. Alrighty. So That is Joy's turn. You bring the axe down. Purple blood splashes everywhere.
Purple rain.
Yeah.
Nyalin,
I'm gonna shoot at it.
which one?
What just
Hers or his?
His.
Okie dokie. Murky durky.
With a firebolt.
Ooh,
I
you're gonna
will-
cauterize that wound. I like it.
I'm gonna step back. My
Apple.
maximum range
Okie dokie.
of 120 feet.
Oh yeah, you're like pressed up against the wall in the back. You can't get any farther.
Did you add your D4?
15.
Oh wait, no,
You
not
didn't.
you. Sorry, never mind.
Oh, that's right.
There's
I guess.
Tibbs.
15.
Roll
Fire.
damage.
My eye on
5
you.
points.
I need
5 points
oh my
damage.
Yes.
You do need your D4.
You need a
Alrighty,
dice tower
Nyalin,
and gauntlets.
Now
The dice don't
Tibbs.
know they're being picked up.
Tibsies.
I shoot at the
Go
wounded
ahead and roll
one.
your D4.
Plus
with
4.
Which one's the wounded one? They're both wounded.
The most.
His or it's the one he just shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Concentrated fire.
Concentration.
What? It's a cocked. I think it's.
I'm looking.
Okay. So 5.
So you do the stereotypical thing. You pull the trigger and you hear a click, and you're like, "What?" And you turn around and it goes off and blows your head off your face. Luckily, not your
use that
face.
die?
Actually.
You still miss. Missing occurred.
Every game you use the dice, and it's like, oh, I'm rolling ones.
I'm either rolling one.
Back to the top of the order, Falrath.
I'd rather you roll 11s for average.
You've been bitten. And it hurt. What do you do?
I'm gonna bite him back with my sword.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. D4.
D4. I think I still hit him though. 17,
17 is a hit. Roll damage.
11.
11.
Try to pierce the brain.
That makes it, he is down. You do indeed pierce the brain and kill that guy. Blech. The focus firing took him down.
I flourish my rapier and I move towards the other one to flank.
Alrighty. Murky durky.
I will teach them.
I
So.
think you have advantage now because I'm trying to flank.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Falrath.
So you would roll advantage and then you roll your d4 for whichever one you take.
And I cast Sacred Flame.
Urky durky.
12.
On whichever one is least damaged.
It's the only one that's left.
That one.
He fails.
Yes.
Do your d8.
5.
Burn,
And I'm
bitch.
still concentrating.
Burn. Alright, you continue to concentrate. That's It's Joy's
Sounds like a
turn.
good thing for Niall, so.
They were harder.
So we're gonna nibble some more.
I'd have to watch Critical Roll again to know. They're all
16?
really rare items.
Yeah, hits.
Alrighty.
Really rare items to make her, but they're also level 15.
I mean, just most of the good items are
2 whole points of damage. I've rolled double ones.
Everything you want is you can't.
So just another quick little nip. So Joy, your turn.
I'm gonna try to bury my axe into its skull.
Quite possibly will occur.
I believe in
What'd you roll?
Ooh.
Does she have advantage since I'm trying to flank?
Oh yeah. Do I have advantage?
What'd you roll?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Sure, roll a damage. Why not?
So she gets to roll the D4 again too?
Nat 20.
Roll damage. So 2 weapon die, so 2d12 plus 2.
Oh, do what?
12.
Yes.
2d12 plus
This
2.
one.
Yep.
No, that's
'Cause your strength modifier is 2, yeah?
This one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I remember Sesame Street.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Need
14.
I remember Big Mac.
Cool. You wanted to bury your axe in his head. That's exactly what you do.
Yay!
Boom.
Different dice.
Deadered.
That's the second lizard you critted and splattered.
I'm still concentrating.
Apparently, she's got the
D4?
ranger ability
D6?
of Bane
D20?
against lizards.
That fight was worth 40 experience.
Yay!
Alrighty, so you guys come down here, and as you enter, you can tell that this is you have walked into the lion's den. It is the shrine to Tiamat, but it seems to be very strongly emphasized on her black dragon head
Sorry.
and on black dragons in general.
Which represents-
You also see many Cult of the Dragon icons.
Okay.
You see Lang de Drosa Cyanwrath up on the shrine with 3 berserkers, and behind him a man dressed in purple. For those of you paying attention, that is Mordath.
I prepare grease.
Caltrops.
I look.
He
suspicious.
knows that you guys are coming.
Fuck.
Hard to miss,
You survived!
bitch.
Noticing you. I didn't know whether to be disappointed or pleased. Maybe it's a mix of both, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage like a motherfucker.
I think that's your last rage.
No, I.
She gets 3 now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
3?
3, so that I got 1 more left.
America!
You still get +4 now.
Oh yeah, I do.
C4.
Yeah, D4, yeah.
Dragon's
So
gonna
you
beat
see
you
3 people wearing hide armor. So you see them, and they're ripped. They have lots of muscles, and they have animal pelts all over them. And they are wielding weapons, great axes. So they're, rocking some pretty big weapons. And you can tell that they're a little bit taller than your normal human. Like, they all stand they're all 6'5". They're very tall and very muscular, very big guys. You suspect they might actually be stronger than you. Like, they just look really strong.
Oh,
I suspect, but I stubbornly deny.
oh damn.
And Cyanwrath is, of course, Cyanwrath.
Even
He's,
more taller.
He's a half dragon. He's terrifying. And he still looks terrifying. And his split mail, he's actually wearing real armor. And he wields, instead of a giant axe, he's got a giant sword. So he also has a spear. Either way, he's quite a badass. And then there's, at that point, really, I mean, Mordath, especially for you, he's just a dude in purple in the back. And, in purple, it's all clothy, Randall would probably be more concerned with him than you are, as, you're all Hulk smash. So you're looking at who you could smash. The guys in cloth look easier to smash than the guy who whooped Falrath's ass
All the
earlier.
buffs.
So
All the buffs.
Working on it.
I just want to let you know
Alright.
what you're facing. And so basically, they form kind of like a line on this shrine to
Like
Tiamat.
guidance.
And they're all.
I was thinking
So
sanctuary.
it's like 3 dragon.
You don't want to get.
It's like
sanctuary.
4,
He's gonna ruin
and then
he's
Mordath
gonna
in
ruin
the
it
back.
when he attacks
Oh,
somebody.
okay, so they're.
It's gonna work.
All the melee guys just made a line.
One section.
On the shrine.
Yeah, sanctuary.
They're saying things like, "You shall not befoul Tiamat's shrine," and
Because it goes away if I.
I'm gonna befoul the fuck out of it with your blood, and I'm gonna
do it.
Well, that's
Fuck
Guidance
it.
is good for him. It's another D4.
I'm gonna.
if I don't have it written down, can I
I'm
use it
going
anyway?
to charge
There's
one of
guidance
the
I can't see.
berserkers with a.
Let me check.
I'm only half a spell caster.
Did you add your D4?
I don't get cantrips.
Oh, I can make
I don't know
a
if he
single
does.
melee attack.
Guidance is a
bonus
cantrip.
action. What does that mean?
So you can.
For frenzy.
Yeah, I would definitely give.
You can make a single melee attack
So
as a
then you
bonus
get
action.
2d4.
So that means that you effectively can make your primary attack, and then as a bonus action, swing again. So
Okay.
you basically get 2 attacks.
Because Buffy
Alright,
clerics
so yeah, I'm gonna
are-
do
I
that.
feel like I'm
to
acting
the
like more of a
first
bard than I did
Okay.
this
one. Today. Boop. 13 plus 2, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Sounds like a hit. Roll damage.
Who did you hit?
A berserker.
The man formerly known as Berserker.
My love
No,
for
it's-
you is like a truck
Oh, guidance is a
berserker.
concentration though.
6
Oh, you want to making
damage.
buffers.
You should keep less because you can't do 2
Nobody likes
concentration.
clerks with me.
Oh, yep.
It's not that I don't like
And
it. Just shut up.
I guess I'm gonna do
But I
a
can
back
do
swing on
my
it.
Sacred Flame.
Okay, so how much damage did you do in the first hit?
Then I can do guidance.
6.
Yeah.
You need it.
Alrighty.
Forecast bust again.
So did you want to go far right,
about
far
shield
left, or
face?
did you want to go after
What did
the
I do
berserker
last
standing
time?
next to Cyanwrath?
There are a lot of concentration spells.
The one that's not.
It's basically berserker, berserker, Cyanwrath, berserker.
Oh, yeah, the
let's
one next
go.
to Cyanwrath.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you here.
And I rolled a 1, so I
okay,
get
so
lucky.
just do bless again when it
If I
ends,
roll a 1, I
instead
get
of
reroll.
one of these.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so I think that'd be better.
Okie murky durky, re-roll it.
No! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nope.
Well,
Unfortunately, a 2 naturally will miss, even with bless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! So yes, after rolling a 1 and then further rolling a 2, you were just cursed by the gods to miss. Alright, so Joy, you flub.
love.
So that was at initiative step
For a
19.
bonus action, I
And
can
Yeah.
take a. Yeah. And I don't know if I can just use that one. No, I can use that each turn.
Did you get it? Your
While I'm
you have
raging.
reckless attack as well, so you get advantage on your first attack.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't. I already did my first attack.
Just remember that.
Okay. But, yeah, Frenzy, I guess I could do 2 attacks
Oh,
each
great.
turn.
She
if
gets
I want.
3 attacks at level 5 with Frenzy.
Woo! Yeah!
Yes!
Halfling power.
How much EXP is it till?
What?
Monks still get more.
Monks still get more, but they don't hit as hard as hers. For quite
You
a
get
while.
to hit.
No, I think
like
yours
a
will always
brick.
hit a little harder.
Monks get to add Stunning Fist to theirs though eventually, which is amazing.
If they happen to keep things.
Oh, you
Monks are narcoleptic. They always get a short rest.
Sorry.
Okay. Alrighty, so you see Mondath. Tiamat! Show this foul unbeliever your true power!
Is this purple?
So, yes. So, scary axe wielding lady, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
I think you get advantage on
You
these.
got this.
I get advantage.
Don't you get +4 on saving throws too? Add a
You do
D4.
not get advantage on these. Sucks to suck.
I don't, yeah.
What? Too
8,
bad.
9,
But you got 4.
11, 12, minus 11.
Cool. Suddenly, the power of Tiamat surrounds you and binds you in place. You
That's
suddenly
Whoa.
cannot move. You just stand there.
I'm
like you can.
paralyzed.
Yes, you were paralyzed. The spell, for those of you interested, hold person. You are now held.
Can Sanctuary free her?
Can I identify that?
It can't.
Can you identify it?
Does
Sure.
that
I mean, I guess.
incapacitate me?
Just making sure that you told me, so I just want to make sure I can identify.
Is that what
Which means-
incapacitate?
So
I
can't
mean,
see
it is a
it
second level
while
enchantment.
concentrating.
I believe hold person is also a wizardy spell,
I wonder if
but
you would-
he used it as a
DC though.
divination spell.
Does it incapacitate me? I'm sorry.
No, you're just stuck.
Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be.
He is a
You get to make a
Cleric.
throw at the end of each of your turns.
and hold person is it's written down.
It's one of his domain spells.
Yeah. So which makes sense for an evil god, that hold person. But either way, so
Cantrips, right? I can cast unlimited.
man, I don't
As
even.
long as they don't say concentration.
I might die.
It's just a really ridiculous
You
fight.
shall not die.
Yeah, I'm standing in front of
I need you to target her.
4
Him.
dudes.
That's okay. I have spare the dying.
If they interrupt his concentration, you break it.
Oh, it's bad.
No.
Oh, it's bad.
Who goes next?
They do.
Crap.
Like
They all get advantage on attacking her.
it's really bad. It's just
At
bad.
least you're raging.
Did you bring me another character sheet?
Uh-huh.
You might need it. It's bad day.
No. Spare the dying.
No.
It's a bad day.
The
That's all I'm
dying's
saying.
probably
it's a
going to be
bad.
obliterated on the
Well,
spot.
we're waiting for you to prove it'll be a bad day. So.
Yeah, you have to roll.
Well, since you're raging, you still get to roll to live
Alrighty.
at 1 HP over and over and over and over and over and over again.
No, I think that's an old
That's
thing.
an orc spell.
Oh,
What is your AC without your dexterity modifier?
15.
That was
Yeah.
a whole barbarian thing.
No, that's
No.
an orc thing.
I think it's a barbarian thing later,
It is.
Yeah.
but they don't stack.
Well, it's all unconscious.
You get a plus D4 to saving throws.
I mean, if they all want to gang up around her and expose their backs to us, that's great.
Well, the one barbarian he's just like, yep, easy day, praise Tiamat. Or I'm guessing in this
Only
case
three
he'd do
hits.
that.
Give her the boots, easy style. And it's just all 4 of them.
This
They
one.
decided to line dance instead of attacking.
I so rarely get to use D12s.
Oh.
Did I mention they're wielding great axes, just like
Yeah.
she is? Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah.
By the way, it's all crits if you get hit by somebody within 5 feet, which in order to make a melee attack, it's crit.
What?
What?
What is that at? Where's that at?
Yeah. Paralyzed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Paralyzed.
Holy shit, it's time for you to learn some paralyzed.
No, because my save wouldn't be enough.
Creature incapacitated,
Can I go ahead and have that,
auto
other
fail,
character sheet
saving
maybe
throws,
as well?
and dex
19 points of damage
Oh, you're
from
still alive.
the first one.
Crap.
On the first one. Is that, that's slashing, so that's halved? Or was that halved?
That was not halved. That's slashing.
Okay, so
Don't worry, I'll save you, Joy.
19 halved.
Would be 8.
Oh, I had
In
a
this
song,
case.
but now you're dying in the mood.
That sucks.
That was the first
You also get a save every round.
Yes, you do.
If
And
you
plus,
make it to the
At the end of your
+2
turn,
to
yes.
saving throws. Yay.
Remember where I said at the beginning of this thing I was starting to like Joy?
Yeah.
Our job is to fuck up Castor. Every minute, every day.
Well, good thing my spider, 40 feet.
Alrighty, and then the
I'm
Cyanwrath,
behind him.
Oh, I wonder if you
who you're also standing right next to,
Yeah.
will
It fails at
Roll a
saving
one.
throws. And I bet it's
He might.
not great.
where is he? Oh, he's right there. Okay.
He has advantage.
I know. Double 1.
He hits there,
we
and he naturally crits there. Though he naturally
roll
crit with
against
advantage.
against
We'll always
So he
have
hits you
that
twice with his great sword.
weird caught in the fort.
You're not living. You're not dying. The wizard has foreboded.
He's in love.
No, it's just that I've foreboded
Wait.
it.
Yeah.
If anybody dies, it's gonna be me. Goddammit! I want to play a gunslinger.
Yeah, he's already doing that.
My immersion.
Ones.
Yep, 2 ones.
Can I nobly sacrifice myself?
9, 10, 11.
Run and push
Maybe
my
when it's your
Prepared
turn.
action, just running.
So he does 15 damage with his first crit.
With his first. Oh,
Yeah,
good,
so that's
yeah,
7. So that's 15. I don't know how many hit points you have. I guess 30, really.
1 right now.
Oh, you're at 1?
Yep.
Oh, well,
You're gonna have to do saving throws.
let's see if you
Yeah.
die.
Oh, because you're doing enough damage with this attack to do more than her total hit points.
Ew.
Well, I don't think I could do more than a total. Either way.
Oh, wait, was that 15 halved?
No, it's
No, it was
Oh.
7 was halved.
Oh.
So this second hit that lands on you is 10 plus 7 is 17 plus 4
0,
is
0.
21 points damage.
Are you at 0 or can she? Is
You
she
just
still
go to
raging?
0.
Minus 20.
0.
Well, it'd be
I mean,
minus 10, I
negative
guess, because if
20.
you're at 1 and then you still have resistance.
There's no such thing as negatives. You just go to 0 and you
Yeah, either it instantly kills you, which is,
unlikely.
Yeah,
aside
you
from
did
like
that
level
too.
1,
Because it
it's
wasn't
pretty
above
impossible.
32 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're at 0, but you have to start making death saving throws.
Oh, good.
So
advantage on.
the
But,
negative poopy thing is
Yeah,
your
you
rage
should get less on
ends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can't get any more. Your rage is done. It is now. So you'll have to use your final rage.
You might be
When you come back up to it.
If.
Um,
If is good.
but your barbarian, I'm gonna chalk that one up to hold person, pretty much wrecking your entire world. So that was not good.
No.
So we have Pal here, cleric there, and then RG and Wiz there.
You don't
Uh,
want to get or you'll get rough stomped too.
healing word is ranged.
So you suddenly get held in place, and the barbarian and Cyanwrath just until you fall over, or maybe you're just unconscious
Held
up in
place.
yeah,
Just
whatever.
like-
The two barbarians look over and see the murder going on as they're basically just like, oh, poke, and huge holes appear in you. So they're gonna come down and try to charge the party. They're gonna basically be met by our paladin friend. So they're gonna make their attacks.
Is that plus 2?
What are you at?
Spellcasting ability.
Yeah, that's equal to your proficiency, I think. No, it's your casting stat. So you're using
Actually,
Okay, so
what is your AC? You said 17.
Your
So one guy hits, one guy misses. Where did I put you?
If we get through this, I learned that I never use my portent against the boss.
That is a 7. So he does 10 points of damage to you with his great axe.
we should have gone back up the rope, guys.
There's a chance. I think that's Grease as we run.
Fuck, we didn't think that through.
Alrighty, so Falrath, your turn.
So I've got 2 barbarians on me.
Yep, they basically leapt down from the temple and just charged right at you. Axes raised high, and they both went, brought him down. One hitting you, the other one you avoided. Or maybe he, in his zealousness, missed. Who knows, but he missed.
And she's had the shit beaten out of her by the dude.
Yes.
Please don't make him heal me. That would be gross.
He's just, doing a whatever to get the blood off his blade.
Well, he first has to kill everybody, then he'll kill it on everybody.
He'll just put us in a line, and
Yeah. Write his name.
Oh, God.
he's been holding it for quite a while.
5 days worth of urine, and I've got 5 people. Yes.
I'm going to hit the one in front of me. Bonus action, I casting Thunderous Smite on my blade.
Alrighty.
And I'm
Murky
going to
Dirky.
swing at him.
Swing!
Let's see. I've got
The power of my god compels you to get the fuck away from me!
Well, he will be getting the fuck away from me if he fails with this.
Yes. I'm familiar with the spell. It's a great spell. This is a fuck shit up spell.
17 hit.
Oh yeah, these guys are wearing hide. They're a lot like our barbarian friend. Meat tanks, not armor tanks. But they have a fucking ton
Just
of armor.
rub it
though.
in.
Ton
Meat
of
tanks are still nice, though.
Hmm?
Meat tanks are still nice.
They are still nice.
Needs to make a strength saving throw.
Hey, strength is his favorite saving throw to make.
Yeah.
Right off
And
the
he
table.
fails.
Yep.
From now on, rolls on the table automatically fail.
I'm screwed.
14.
Let's see. Yeah, he just makes it.
Yeah.
I believe.
It's hard to get those DCs up, from what I've known or noticed. It's hard. Thank you, sir.
Maybe there
Because
could
I'm
be an
dying
item.
in real
you
life.
know.
You died in real life.
17 damage.
No, it's
Still,
just-
yes, it's wonderful and fucking shit up. 17 damage. He looks minorly injured.
And
Oh.
Minorly.
the barbarian?
Yep.
HP tanks.
This was
They have a lot of hit
one
points
of
and they're
those
very tough.
humility quests.
So you
Oh, and
And if they're raging,
I
they're-
hit him so hard that for 300 feet, everybody hears a thunderclap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The dead hear it.
Al?
All right.
In a small, tight cave
As
location.
it echoes and echoes and echoes and echoes and echoes.
Everybody in the cave is
The hunters
well
look
aware.
up. What the hell was that?
Oh yeah. I mean, everybody in the whole fucking area knows what's going on. So he takes a thunderous schwacking. It still hurt him. I don't want to make it sound like nothing, but he has a gash in him, but he doesn't seem to notice it. Nyalan, you're next.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the magey dude.
Alrighty, Murky Dirky.
14.
He is wearing chainmail, shockingly enough, underneath his purple robe, so it does not hit his AC of 16.
Wow.
We're fucked, guys.
Yeah.
So that makes it Mr. Tibbs.
I order Mr. Bits, ceiling, and then pop up behind purple. And
Okay.
Hello, boys and girls.
Now I'm rolling 19.
Plus D4.
Not for this.
Never mind.
This is my
This
spider.
is his spider. Spidardo.
Oh, Mr. Bit. There's a 20.
Misfits.
I'd stop rolling if I were you, because you're gonna need it to make your death saving throws.
She's practicing. Make sure she gets
17.
above a 3.
Is a hit. Roll damage.
1d6. Bite.
And
Here, borrow
his
one of these if you want.
Constitution, yeah?
It's con, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, purple.
8 fails.
So it's 5 for the bite
He's just got it out to
and
No.
9 for the poison.
You know how many times you roll it. It doesn't matter until you actually roll it, right?
No,
Alrighty.
what's the top?
Where concentration checks are
I
somewhere
shouldn't have
around
rolled
here.
low for initiative. I could have saved
Wait, what
you.
does that do? What
No,
does
it's
the
either
spider
DC
do?
10
I shouldn't
or I
have
think it's
charged
The
half
spider
towards
is
the shred
10 or
there.
half the damage, whichever is the higher
It's
number.
all good.
Whichever is
Your
the higher?
intelligence is 8.
It's
I thought it was whichever was the
I
lower.
know how to kill.
Whenever you take
things.
damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC equals 10, or half the damage you take. Whichever is the higher number.
Oh, okay. So, 10.
Is he even concentrating on those since the target fell over?
Target dead.
He hasn't had a turn to
He hasn't had, yes. So I'm gonna... either way, he does fail regardless, so hold is no longer on you. The spell is.
Oh, good.
He was like, he
My
was
dead body
probably
can
You're
survive.
between
welcome.
being bitten, but also the super scary spider. Because who isn't afraid of giant fucking spiders?
Holy shit!
That would be me. So that is your turn, Mr. Tibbs. Yes.
Yeah.
Now I can die on my back
All right.
like I've always wanted to.
Faerun.
What?
Okay.
She flops from the sky onto the ground.
I would
Let's
rather
see.
die on my feet, like I'm about to.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Joy, so that is 1d4.
So
Can
I'll
you
take a
heal me
message
if
about
I'm-
a
Heal!
suggestion of a build.
That's
4 plus 4 hit points. Oh, plus my spellcasting, so 6 hit points.
it. Can she heal me when I'm dead?
No, I mean yes.
Or out?
Yeah.
You're not dead, so,
So you
yes.
have 6 hit points now. You kind of wake up, and also, my blessing adds D4 to your roll. That's it.
Alrighty.
So, do I have to start going death saving throws, or?
Nope. You're
Okay.
back up.
You're back up to 6.
just in
Well,
time,
just in time
for
for somebody to
Joy. Joyous. Your
You're
eyes
on
split
again.
open.
Soleil and his brother.
I guess I'm gonna wake with the quickness, immediately
Basically,
rage,
I'm
and
gonna pull on
immediately charge
yeah,
the
you take
green,
care
the
of him,
purple
I'll
dude.
You sure you want to charge?
I don't think you
I
could
hope we're a little smarter.
charge him from where you are.
Oh, then never mind.
You can stand up and start
I'm not
start
gonna
fighting
do it.
Cyanwrath or the Berserker, or you can play dead.
Or you can just dodge, and if they try and attack you again, they all take disadvantage.
No, not all of them. James has ruled that if it's
Oh, yeah, if it's-
multiple.
You
Or
need
you
to
can
decide.
disengage.
It just seems
Right.
ridiculous.
Okay,
if
okay,
I'm
that's
completely
enough
sure
options.
that
You need to
dodge.
pick.
The plus of your
Uh,
dex is how many you
I
dodge.
guess I'm
Disengage?
gonna attack Cyanwrath because he's
The
fucking
best,
attacking
the
me.
best defense is a good offense.
Hamstring.
Like that's all.
Let's go, Iron Man.
D4.
Plus D4.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not on Cyanwrath, yeah.
Since this is her first attack since being alive again, does she get an advantage?
She gets a
I
bonus.
tried.
Be glad it was a disadvantage. No,
She does
she
get
gets up, she's like, yeah,
raging.
that's all you got, pussy. Blah. And he's just like, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Tiamat? I'm here to convert you.
To death.
So congratulations, Barbarella. You're back on your feet. Haha. Alrighty, so first up is Mordath.
Pretty.
More death and spider peddler.
I watched that movie.
He just wants to be your friend.
They're fuzzy for a reason. They want to be cuddled.
Can the spider take your AOPs?
Spiders are sweet.
Do spiders do the real question is, do spiders have a reaction?
What do we want to do with him?
That's what you're talking about opportunity.
big plans here. Big plans. I think big
Probably.
I would
plans.
say that almost every animal gets a reaction.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
So if he casts, I think.
But I think that should get rid of your reaction.
Probably. No, wait. They can naturally react on their own, so they can naturally take AOPs.
He says, Cyanwrath, you've got this, but I must go. And he,
Purple robe?
yeah, Purple Robe is going to disengage, and he's going to head out the back, and you will
Well, that's not the way
Why
I wanted
is
him
there
to
a
go.
back?
disappear.
We're under the ground.
The back,
More passages.
He heads out through a back passage.
And in full disengage, you can't AOP.
I should have cast
Yeah,
one.
he
You have
full
to have a special
disengage. Just
ability to do that.
goes full speed. He runs away. You can send your spider after him. I would not suggest that, as I will RP your spider getting killed by the other denizens, as you effectively came in and went straight for the boss fight. That's the reason why it seems so insane. Either way, so you guys are here. So he's going to flee away. So he's throwing the deuces. So the berserkers are going to go.
I bet the stairs led down and through another group of things that we didn't do, and now we're
We're just
So to fight the same boss with the same 3 dudes.
Maybe with more health potions or something that we've found.
Okay, so we've got two.
James' game.
Why you guys gotta hate? It's James' game.
I'm gonna pray to the
You know it's gonna
demons
suck.
that we live.
He's running it.
You know we're not gonna get any health potions.
We had to.
I give you exactly what the book gives you. And actually, in the first one, when I was giving out health potions. You guys just simply could search for them.
I love these.
I had 3 of them right at the very beginning.
Hey,
That room's empty. We're not gonna search. Nope, we're done.
We pray to the demons.
love you
So,
much.
2 berserkers. Now that you've made me mad,
Go ahead.
These berserkers are gonna get mad. Berserker number 1 rages. Paladin, die! We rolled double 12s. So 12 plus 5 is 17.
That would be my AC.
Yes.
But
It is the AC. Fuck your couch.
I love you, James.
Ah!
I'll give you head later if you stop being such a dick.
He does 7 points of damage to you. The other one is raging. He definitely hits. But no crits. And he does max 15. But the good news is they seem to not be dodging. They seem to have planted their feet and are just swinging as hard as they can at you. And their sudden ferocity just caught you off guard. The other barbarian is going to swing on the recently arisen barber. Oh, he's kind of comically laughing. She ain't got it in her. And he's gonna, he's definitely gonna miss. He's just kind of poking you, prodding you. We're over here. He's just being a douchebag, playing with his food. That makes it.
You have a good dex, right?
Falrath, your turn. You just got walloped.
So if I cast Grease there, is that gonna be alright?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have another turn standing there.
Because I imagine moving around trying to fight, they're gonna have to take dexterity checks every turn.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who's moving around in Greece is going to take dexterity.
So how do these dudes look? Barely scratched and not scratched?
The one guy that you walloped earlier with your... You should see if you still maintain that spell.
It's one shot, I believe.
If it's the same spell I use, it lasts like a minute or something like that. You just have to concentrate on it.
First attack every turn? Oh, yeah, I should make a concentration check.
Yeah.
I don't have a spell anymore.
Ah.
That blows. But think about it this way. You thought it was a one shot anyway.
Yeah. But it is a concentration. Lasts like a minute or something like that.
Just start dodging.
Alright, so you start dodging.
One of us would survive.
So dodging.
Only if you run away.
Because I would run.
I've got a dex modifier of 3 and there are 2 of them.
Yep, fine with that. You dodge. That makes it Nyalan's turn. Advantage on all attack rolls against the 2 barbarians that are
shoot
facing
the
him.
barbarian that he wounded.
Okie
They
dokie.
were greasing.
That's a better idea. I'll cast Grease on anything.
Alright, so there's now a giant pool of grease.
As I pull a piece of butter out of my bag and go,
That's nasty.
You're like, I just thought this.
The grease has random things sticking to it that the butter had
The
started
floor
to-
becomes shiny and slick with grizzle. Smells like bacon. Means your teeth. Mr. Chip says, "Fuck you, Paladin!" Throws down a fire flask and watches it all burn.
If I have
no,
fire
fuck
flask,
it doesn't.
if I have fire flask, that might be a dilemma I would face. But
You're a ranger, not a pyromaniac.
I've
The
always
gunslinger
had
does join the party, but it's not Nyalan.
What?
Said it wouldn't be you trying to be the fire slinger. He'd be showing up. Hey guys, you guys need a gunslinger? What happened to the Paladin? Oh, he's burnt.
Praise to you.
I
Yeah,
order
praise to
Mr. Bits to nom on.
You have Cyanwrath
Dragon.
and... Okay, so we're going to make...
Aw. We're gonna kill you. No.
No. I have a feeling we're all going to die down here.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
We'll survive.
Did you roll a 20 or...
D4? Oh, you don't get a D4, you're just fire.
Did you?
No. Flub?
2.
Hey, landed on a 15 down here.
Can I take that one?
Nope. Alright, so...
You know, if you ever
I start
DM, you're gonna
moving-
quit
Is
after
that
one
your
session,
attack?
Tim.
Yeah, I had 2 on my attack.
Oh, I was gonna say +4.
That was
Oh,
for my
you didn't
spider.
notice the spider.
Oh, never mind.
So my spider is like trying to tickle the dragon.
Oh, nice.
How we're gonna die.
That was impressive.
Cyanwrath just doesn't have it in him to smite you just yet. He's just kind of like... Oh, yeah. She's still going.
It's a
He's looking around going, who healed her? I gotta figure out who to kill after this one. Oh, it's that one over there. Alright.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, the
He's
one with
fine.
huge
Oh,
tracks of
man.
blood. All right, so he knows who to go after. Yeah, the one with flower. Yeah, that's got to be her. Let me guess, Goodberry or something like that. Yeah, don't worry.
The guy in the big
I'll come
robe,
get
big hat
you.
with the robe, probably not him.
Faerun.
The one that's
It's your
spreading
turn.
grease all over the
Yes,
ground?
ma'am.
No.
Okay, so it's the barbarians, that guy, and
There's two barbarians up close. Suddenly, grease everywhere. This is very Spartan.
Nile
You know,
Empire.
like the show Spartacus. They're all taking their oil. I know you've been watching because those dudes are hot. They're all covered in their oil, and they're going, yeah, let me scrape that oil off my chest.
That's
Yeah.
what the-
Oh, wait, we're fighting. Right. Not to turn your spell into anything gay, but it's super gay. And,
That's why I did it.
you know,
Just like,
You're
let me
still
wipe
with
that
the point?
oil off.
Nope, I'm at 16.
okay, then you don't need sanctuary.
Can't do that trick again, though.
Okay.
For the rest of the
So,
dungeon.
still blessing, still concentrating, and also I'm gonna jab with my crossbow at one of the barbarians.
so you're going to jab your crossbow
I'm
into
gonna
him?
shoot.
Oh.
I was gonna use my longsword, but then I have to get close to them.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to go, I mean, right now it's full-on gay Spartacus.
What am I adding?
Dexterity modifier. If
Not
you're
short
proficient
rest
with
or
it, your proficiency. If you're not
I can
proficient,
take a short
Wow.
rest.
Not
with
proficiency.
12 does not hit,
Should be
does
nice.
it?
Uh,
Their armor is
12
like
is
animal skin.
not quite good enough to get past.
I don't get a D4 because I didn't bless myself. Okay.
Well,
Yes, you did not bless yourself. That's
How
right,
many hit
you
points
did.
do you have? Are you attacking?
6.
Or are you gonna disengage? I'm not.
Probably.
I believe Healing Word is a bonus action.
I'm healing word is about. I was gonna cast sanctuary as a bonus action.
That works too.
On
Crazy idea,
Joy,
guys.
so she doesn't
I think we
die,
should
but
run.
you can't attack
There you
or
go.
cast a spell on them.
Sanctuary is a.
Okay.
What's the range of sanctuary?
30 feet.
All right.
I'm gonna fuck these
So
It's for 1 minute. It wards you. Anyone attacking must make a wisdom saving throw, and they are probably not smart.
Hopefully he
Anyways.
runs.
wise. All right. Well, hey, a bluish bubble appears around you, and you hear the
Like your
angels
feet.
of whatever god she worships
And Super Smash Bros.
sing. Ah!
Now would be a good time to check if you have a healing potion in your inventory.
I do not.
So yeah, you're fucked.
Do I?
You're fucked. Alrighty, so top of the order, Joy. It is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. If I can't attack, I'm gonna head towards
All right.
the.
So you're gonna head back now. The area is covered in grease, in gristle.
Yeah.
So what's the Randall? What's your dex? What's your DC for crossing oily?
This says a dexterity saving throw, so it'll be 13.
All right. So you gotta make a dexterity saving throw. DC is 13.
It's like on a curve.
And that's a 1, so I get to reroll.
Sounds great to me. Go halflings.
Do you get a D4? It's a saving
Oh, I
throw.
do.
You're
Yep.
blessed.
You do too! Fuck yeah!
9 plus 1.
10.
9 plus. You rolled a 9 naturally.
No, I rolled a 7.
And
Plus
Plus
the
8
2.
plus 9. Yeah, 10.
Well, that was a good money. Wasn't
Uh,
more dice like this.
so you slip and slide.
On the grease.
Yeah, so you are now pronated, but because you jumped down, because it's kind of, they have this raised temple area,
Yeah.
we're going to give you a bit of a slide. It's a slip and slide. So we're going to have you slide over to your friends, and you will end up
Bubble.
right next to the cleric. It's on my little mappy that I drew.
Good.
That's kind of
You
where
should
you're
be
going to be. So you're right there. You actually slid past the barbarians who are currently scraping oil off each other and
Admiring.
admiring their muscles as they flex. Your biceps so sexy. I know. So they're doing things like that while the paladin is going, "Oh God, please don't hit me with your axes again."
He's not wrong.
So that's Joy, which is in time for dun 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 the 3 berserkers. So
We can kill them.
We can.
We can't. But will.
so one barbarian turns around and swings on Mr. Bits
Oh.
because he's there. Mine as well. Well, it's going to be an 18. Man, these guys are super sucking. So he rolls a 5. So he doesn't totally embarrass himself, but he does totally miss.
Anybody in Greece have to make dexterity saving throws?
That's what we do.
Are they
Can I
gonna
make
slip
dexterity
inside?
saving throw? Can I make the saving throw?
Can you?
Gosh.
Wow,
Can
that's
you?
hard.
Can you? That's what you sound like. All right. Dexterity, yes.
I know one of them fails.
They both fell.
Fuck yes.
So they both hit the ground, and they will try to stand, and they will not be able to stand. So they spend their action slipping and sliding.
No.
Um,
I'm gonna light that shit on fire.
Web. Spider web.
so that makes it Falrath's turn.
Or fire. Fire.
They go right after me, don't they?
No, they went right before you.
Oh.
Who, the barbarians? Or
Yeah,
The
the
barbarians.
Oh, I thought they were attacking me.
They fell.
They
They
slipped
tried
and
to.
slide.
They fell
One's
in the
tried to
pit.
swing
Oh.
on, but I'm actually going through a period of rolling really bad. So I apparently put all my good rolls into pummeling the barbarian.
Who's standing in the grease then?
You are.
She's
She is also.
She slid
She's
I'm a
She's-
little greasy.
still on the edge of it next to the cleric. The cleric is on the edge of it, and you are in the middle of it with. You're surrounded by oil as well. Hell, it's pretty much all over you too. All of a sudden, a mystical, magical bucket appeared above everybody's heads and doused everybody in hot man meat oil.
They both fell down?
Yeah, they straight on their
move away from
turn.
them.
They went, oh shit!
I'm gonna move away from them. I'm gonna cast Bane.
You gotta beat his dexterity to his DC, his dex, or else you're gonna slip and slide as well.
Yep.
You've got this.
25.
Yeah,
Here
you
you've got this.
As he's
So he just skates. I used to skate on the isotome, you bitches!
I cast Bane on the 2 barbarians and Cyanwrath.
Okie dokie. Is there a DC to beat, or is it just happen?
I believe
it just happens.
it just happens. It's
Because it gives
basically
them
the opposite of
disadvantage.
bless.
Yes, mine.
They have
So
to make
minus
charisma
D4.
saving throws.
They have to
Charisma
make.
saving throw.
Alrighty, so 2 barbarians, exact same charisma saving throw, which is -1. Apparently they're very ugly. Bad dental hygiene.
They have to be
Wow.
13.
They make it.
Yeah. They're like, Bane? I fucking love that guy! High five! Oil splatters everywhere. Ugh.
Did all 3 of them make it?
This is Cyanwraths.
They both rolled 18s.
Yeah, 18 and 19.
I see.
Don't you love DC spells?
Cyanwrath, of course, is like, Tiamat all the way. Ugh. So Bane curses him. So Cyanwrath is baned.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on saving throws and attack throws.
Alright, how long does that last?
A minute.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Subtract the D.
So, that is Cyanwrath. Okie dokie, murky
He
durky.
falls over.
And that is Falrath's turn, yes?
Yep.
Sounds like an action and a move, so has to be, yeah. Nylan, it is now your turn.
I hold for joy.
Nylan holds for joy. She's at the top of the order.
Oh, I'm at the bottom.
You're definitely not at the very
She's next
top.
to the
Are
So if you
near
hold
enough to,
for her,
like,
you're
pull
holding
her
for
away
her
and
next
cast?
turn. Like next round is when you'll go. So,
Do it.
Sucks to suck.
It's
Be
okay.
next to the cleric though. So.
Yeah.
alright,
I
so
can
you light
stop
the
her
oil
from
on fire.
Plus,
Alrighty,
I
so,
can always spare the dying.
Don't I have ward? Is that
It's the poor man's
You
fireball,
have
so let's just.
sanctuary, but it does not protect.
What did I do
against
last
things
time?
like
Did I just
fire.
say let's just use fireball as our
You
template?
Give me
Slaves-
Oh, that's right. I just straight kill them all because
It
they
doesn't
fucking matter.
protect
They're
the
all
warded
shitty.
creature from areas such as the
I
explosion
can
of
use
a
the fireball
fireball.
template if you like. I can use the fireball if you
Oh,
like.
there's-
Just-
It makes the most sense to me. If you're surrounded by grizzle and suddenly somebody throws a fire thing in there, you're going to light up like fireball. So.
Barbarian,
I think you're just as likely to burn as per fireball as fireball. So I think this is this is the poor man's version of fireball.
You
So
feel dirty?
I do.
I think there's a dex save and
did the
pass is half damage and fail is full damage. So I will take.
But you did it the clever way.
All right, so you need to make we'll use your dexterity or is there a DC to fireball or is it your DC?
This is my DC.
Okay, so what is that? 13 we said earlier. Okay, so make a dexterity 13 save. The 2 barbarians
Yeah. What? Barbarian.
You're still burning,
You're not that
and
greasy.
so are they. Because it's dexterity.
Ow.
Yep. So everybody is going to burn, just you not so much.
Oh,
This is, even if you're raging, this will go through, because it's not piercing or
It's probably
bludgeoning.
gonna kill
It's
me,
straight
but-
burning.
I will save your life now.
Yes.
yes.
It's going to knock you back down. Because you're at, how many, what's your hit point, 6?
6.
Yeah. There's no way you're not going to. He's rolling really odd, so.
47 points of damage.
God damn. You are, you said 47?
My,
Thank God you passed, because you would have died.
That would have.
So 47
Do all
is
of us
46,
need to roll
which
or
is
just greasy?
23. So,
That's why I got out.
yeah, if you had failed, you would be dead.
I
want you to
stopped
realize
roll,
that.
but I'm still crispy when I stop rolling.
Yes, you would be.
40.
She's in a crispy
46.
bubble. It's
You
like
would have to roll in
you're
your
like
character.
a chicken wrap now.
Roll
I had
in
to use 2
character.
spells to do that, mind you.
No, I'm not.
Well, at least you didn't kill yourself to become a gunslinger.
We're not.
Just to give you an idea,
Nolan jumps
the
in
barbarian
fire.
that was already
Wait,
hurt is
what?
still alive.
Damn.
Wow. What
Yeah.
the
The
fuck?
They're
what?
both still
The
alive?
Yeah, well,
barbarians?
if the wounded one is still alive, the unwounded one is still. You said 47, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cast Grease again.
And Cyanwrath, of course,
I-
is still.
I
Is
think-
there skins?
I use
Well,
my-
Cyanwrath's not in the. He was up on the temple,
What's going on
Oh,
with their
yeah.
skin?
so he's not
I
oiled.
use my move to go move backwards.
So, how does Spare the Dying work?
I stabilize you at 0. Okay, let me double.
Oh, but they're okay. So they're not. Meh. They're like, "Ah!" and the fire rages, and then the oil burns out, and they're standing there, and one guy looks like he's covered
Lying there.
in third
He just
degree.
becomes
Yeah,
stable.
he's lying there, and
It
third
doesn't
degree
matter
burns,
points.
but still breathing. Unbelievably enough, and the other one is just covered in boils and second degree burns, going, "My skin!" As he's, "Ah!" So he's definitely on the ground, very unhappy.
That only hit 2 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, only because you skated away,
Yep.
and
Aren't you glad?
the
Isn't it
barbarian,
that when you knock
she
out
cooked,
more than half of
and she's again dying,
Yeah.
but she and the cleric is, but luckily for her, the cleric is, she was on the edge. The cleric is also on the edge. The cleric just happens to be on the non-toasty side of the edge. She happened to be on the toasty side of the edge.
Very warm for her.
Yeah, she was like, "God damn!" She just hears a lot of screaming, and then 2 people, "Ah!" and 1 person, "Ah!" So,
What's that tiny chicken?
she's
nugget?
gonna need a mani-pedi after this one, guys. Okay, so, luckily you did not kill a barbarian. I don't know how I'd have made that.
Pure one.
Well, you're done! You burned, you're done.
I don't feel like my character would have to leave the group. They'd be like, hey,
You
you kind of have to go.
thanks for saving us, but at the same time, you totally killed that chick. Okay. Woo!
You know,
Well, hey,
you
all
know,
right.
like-
So
Yeah.
that was
Kinda
intense.
gotta
I'm sorry. That was really intense for me. It must have been
Depends
intense
if
for
they
you.
survive the rest of the encounter.
So, Mr. Tibbs, it is now your turn after seeing that bit of fire. Look, it's magic! As he throws a fire put in there, it's mad! It's gone!
The most wounded guy.
What I can do?
Why aren't they dead?
I look
Nat
into the
20.
fire with dead, hollowed eyes.
Don't jinx it with numbers.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Were you saying that? 20,
No,
20?
Courtney.
Tim, for the love of God.
Courtney. Isn't he not
11.
prone?
Is there nothing for being
Yeah,
not
they're
prone?
prone and
It
crispy.
actually would increase his AC against range attacks for Brown.
Even
you're a
at this
smaller
range?
target.
Yeah.
Remember?
But he's short. He's a gnome.
Nobody. Okay, new rule. Nobody fucking talk to Tim on his.
Alrighty.
On
Sorry.
his turn.
Just
I
everybody
could have
go
ordered my
quiet.
spider. He could have done something. Instead, he'll just sit there and go.
So then Cyanwrath is going to try to murder the spider. Speaking of spiders.
Has to take the lowest roll.
Good thing Mr. Tibbs is a new.
Well, it's not disadvantage. It's
It's disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, it's
'cause-
disadvantage.
Oh, no, yeah,
Bane
he
doesn't.
has
It's
to-
you said it's the
he has to
opposite of
roll a
bless, so it's
Oh, D4.
instead of
Roll
rolling
D4
2
straight.
dice, I need to roll them separately.
So I don't know what
So the
happens when you
D4
roll
is
20.
minus.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to swing on to the spider. Oh! And miss. And he's going to swing on the spider with the second attack.
I'm a control wizard.
If I could get Bane, my dick would get
I
hard.
think actually...
Bane is such a good spell.
AC 15.
I think he's going to hit no matter what. Because I think Bane, if I roll max Bane, which I have, I'm going to use this D4 now to do damage. As I rolled max twice, so he has, I believe, +4 to hit, which he does. So this is negated, so just straight on an 18, so he's going to hit. He's going to do 2d6 damage.
And this great sword, like douchebagger.
Mr. Betsu can live.
Damn you, Bane!
I was born in the dragon.
It's because he rolled like, I think I've rolled nothing but double ones with those all up until now.
That sucks.
So that is 14 points of damage.
Is Mr. Bits alive?
That's half his health, pretty much.
Ooh.
A good chunk of it. So Faerun!
Huh?
What was that noise?
The sad one. It was
But we
sad.
like the Mr. Bits. So Faerun, is your turn.
Statistically, somebody has to like it.
I cast Cure Wounds.
Daniel.
And I'm still concentrating. I'm just going to keep doing
MVP?
for
Yep.
like ever. So Cure Wounds, I roll
MVS
1d8. Do I have to do
was
anything
spell.
else? I just touch her and I'm like,
Was
heal.
MBF was
I think you just touch her and there's no, it's D8.
Be healed,
If your
my
life,
beautiful
you get to
friend.
add a bunch of things to it. What'd you do? Roll 1. So 1 plus,
My spellcasting ability modifier. which
2,
is 2.
3.
So 3.
And
Plus
then-
1 for being a life cleric.
I thought life was 2, but either way.
It's either 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that sucked.
Okay, so it's 5. You heal 5.
Plus the spell's level. So,
One.
Oh, so
6.
6.
6.
So you're
Just add
from 0 to 6. Hey, 6 is the lucky
6
number.
again.
See what I mean about preventing damage and being more beneficial?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
It
you
doesn't
have
help when somebody runs in and gets Raffles stopped by 6 barbarians after a whole person.
that was Faerun. So Joy, congratulations! Your eyes pop open for the second time this
You're
fight,
crispy.
and you are really fucked up.
I'm gonna just like
Tell us
limp
about the
over
other
towards
side.
Nolan,
Just
just like
next thing I'm gonna
okay.
Grease.
I'm gonna just like I'm gonna sit down, just take a moment.
Out of the combat area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sensing that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the barbarian back here with the wizard.
Just
Hey
sit-
guys, I'm gonna hang out with you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just use me as a meat shield. Apparently, that's all I'm good for tonight.
Protect my butt.
Protect my butt.
That's exactly right, Shove.
If I had the attack and HP of Shove, we would not be. We would just be like 4 turns. They're all dead. And I'm
So
wearing
whose turn is it now?
Cyanwrath.
That's Joy's turn, so that's top of the order. That means the berserkers get to go.
I have to get up.
They stand up, and they will both swing on the paladin.
No.
I'm left.
Oh, you left. That's right. So they were just gonna.
Dither. They're probably gonna look at each other and scream.
So, instead of trying
I'll
to
start
fight
singing so they dance together.
No, they're
Okay.
burned like chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Need some
Hey, Dan.
skin grafts.
I have a funny joke for you.
We'll kill the other guy.
Have funny joke.
Well, the next person in the love train is the
What
cleric.
kind?
So they're coming up for you.
Of dessert, do Jedi's like?
What kind?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
All right, Faerun, you're said your AC is 16.
Funny joke.
This is
Courtney,
what we do in the
AC
face of
16.
death.
Who, me?
Laugh
Yes.
all the way down.
My AC
That
is
sounds like
14.
Sarek.
Oh, okay. Well then,
But don't they get negative?
no.
Because they're Bane?
No,
They're not
just-
Bane.
just
Only
the-
five.
So they both hit. They both run up to you and hit. Let's use the dice that are easier to use.
I told you.
I'll fail.
I hope they all die! My goddess will protect me!
Yeah, your god has protected you into their axe.
Into what?
Into their axe.
This is her will.
You just took 27 points of damage for
She
your
works in
will.
mysterious ways.
Ooh, I am -5, aka 0.
Wow.
All right, so the cleric is
Wow.
down.
Hot damn! What did you? Is Constitution your dump stat? Holy shit!
I have
Did
13
you like the rest?
constitution.
No,
Did
just
you not
fucking
level
2
up?
axes hit her.
I had
That was
22
it.
hit points, that was it.
How do you have 22 hit points? Oh yeah, that's something I have.
I
Uh,
was
All right. So, and the other
Dead.
barbarian is
I
going to
think it was
swing
his
on
advantage.
Mr. Bits.
I think we're supposed to level up at least one more time before we reach these guys.
One.
I know, right? Mr. Bits is actually
You're
going
already
to
dead.
bite
Sorry.
his axe and chuck it across the room. So he is now disarmed.
Yay.
So we will just. Oh
Go,
no!
Mr. Vince! He's the best player we got.
Now that I'm dead,
Falrath, it's
Yes.
it's now your turn.
what type of pants?
You just saw after you're skating in the fire, miraculously the two burned victim units guys came out looking like zombies and attacked the cleric and just blew her away.
And Niolan is absolutely how?
Did they fucking charge her?
They got up and they went and they
Full
attacked her.
Sorry, the bless is gone. I can't concentrate. Well, I'm dead.
I mean, yeah.
I go for the wounded one because, fuck,
They're.
I'm a paladin of vengeance. That's a lesson. Rapier stabby.
Save me.
19.
Yay!
That's a hit.
Save me.
For 13 points of damage.
God damn.
Right through
You.
a 3rd degree burn boy.
Oh yeah. As your blade goes in, you hear from going through char, and then he dies.
Pull it out like,
Yeah, he falls up. Ah!
Please go down. We're taking you with us.
So one of the barbarians is defeated, or berserker. Sorry.
Smile and-
And then my python. Yay.
So that's Falrath. So that should be Niall, and you're next.
Firebolt! The other one.
Yep.
No, I do not.
Alrighty, Niall, and just too stunned by the display of
Them actually getting the fuck back up.
Tibbs.
I put my hand
Did you
on
just
you
grease
and
again?
say,
Huh?
your
Did you
job's
grease
not
it?
done yet.
No, I tried to firebolt
And
last
I cure wounds for 9.
We were all quiet.
Hey, he out healed the cleric.
11.
Oh.
Really out healed the cleric.
I forgot the plus 2.
All right. I'm
My
getting back
dead
up.
dice are
self is
full.
happy.
Courtney, make a death saving throw.
Yes.
That is
13 plus
All right.
whatever I add to not dying.
You.
Nothing.
That's it.
Okay.
You make a death saving throw. So on your third one, you stabilize, or if you crit, you stabilize. But if you also roll
A
9,
crit's 2, not 3.
well, either way, at that point, if you crit beyond this point, you will stabilize. If you roll a 1, though, it's 2 negatives and
Oh, 2 failures.
yeah. Okie dokie. So that makes it top of the order. Joy, it's now your turn.
Well, seeing that I got a nice little boost of I'm gonna go towards the one that's still up.
The spellcaster
Yeah.
or the barbarian? Who are you
The
guys?
barbarian. She's there's no spellcaster. She's going to charge the barbarian that helped drop you.
Okay.
As the two gnomes are doing.
18 plus.
Oh, nice. So
Yeah.
you just needed to take a deep breath and calm your mind after getting fucking raffle stomped.
Yeah.
All the music from my goddess sick bubble helps.
This beats sounds like
I
it, to
like
be fair.
to think.
Feel a little bad about that.
12 points of damage.
About
Yeah.
charring her like a chicken.
No, he needs like one more hit.
Yeah.
Because
He is really weak looking, but he still stands.
They don't get paid enough to die. They should all be on.
No, being barbarian, leather
They're
sky,
barbarian
imagine
cultists. They're absolutely.
All right. So
Yeah. They're here to.
Kill us.
Yeah.
for the
so the barbarian swings on Mr. Bits. There we go. 3 is what it was, and the barbarian
Oh, I forgot to eat my apple.
is now fighting a barbarian. So barbarian versus barbarian. Berserker swings and misses. Because 7 is 12, so he misses. So Falrath, it is now your turn.
extra bodies, pets.
Well, it worked on the first guy, so we're gonna stab the second dude.
Flip your dick out and hit him with it.
What?
I'd like to.
Do what?
16
16 is hit. Roll damage.
for 8.
He is still dead. 66. He is dead.
Yeah.
No, it's enough. We'll just
He
say
said
we'll,
dead.
we'll spot you the
I heard
one.
dead.
He's
Looks
dead.
like he's still dead, yeah.
He's still.
He
dead.
technically
I pull out
has
my
1 hit point more, but nah.
I twist my rapier, pull it out.
Yeah, you
and
twist your
I just
rapier. He's
turn
dead.
to face the other two.
he basically is morally defeated, regardless of what the hit
He's
point
just gonna
book
lay there and
says.
bleed out from this point. Like, you know what? I'm done.
Okay, so
Let me pray to
he's
Tiamat
defeated.
while I
I'm gonna
die.
take a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Cyanwrath.
all right,
But that shit's amazing.
Niall, and it's your turn.
What is Hunter's Mark?
I'm going to cast.
It's my paladin bonus spell from my
Grease.
vengeance. I get to do
Under
an
Falrath.
additional 1d6 of damage.
Or not Falrath. The
Cyan.
blue
When I
dragon.
hit it with
Cyanwrath.
Cyan.
Okay, so Grease on them.
I'm gonna get her.
All right, so Dex saving throws. Yeah,
Ooh.
Cyanwrath, and
I can't cast Hunter's Mark. I have to maintain Bane.
My bad.
okay, so you maintain Bane.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be better.
12 plus. I'm pretty sure he's at least got +1. So DC is 13. Yeah. Okay, so Cyanwrath passes.
For now, until he has to move.
Yep. And the barbarian over there. You also need to make it for your. He passes as well. The spider also needs to make a grease save. Yeah, which should be he should have a pretty good strong chance at it.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14,
So hey, yeah. So he's good. So that makes it. That was Niall's turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Grease again. We'll just keep greasing.
And firebolting because it seems.
Monsieur
Mr.
Tibbs.
Pitts. And
Dash.
10.
Yay! I also set a 1 in front of my 0. Thank you.
All right. So Mr. Bits stands there because he's, or can he disengage and you still do whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So he disengages. So he's going to have to make another dexterity save to move, to get out of it.
No.
All right. So Mr. Bits able to maintain his feet, but unable to move. So he just stands in the lake of grizzle, going, "Boss, I can't move! I can't move!" So that's Mr. Tibbs. His turn. Let's see if he can make it out. Uh, 10, and his is, I think he actually failed, because I don't think he's super...
I love your Bane. It's the greatest fucking thing ever.
I just pretend that happened.
I say
Can we cast double Bane?
Yep, so he is unable to... so we'll give him
They
a...
have Bane.
Stand back up.
We'll be a very happy party.
Okay. Well, now that I'm awake again, we can manage.
Alrighty, so he's just stuck in the oil.
Cyanwrath?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
because
about to get very real for him.
Bane just
I don't
wrecks him.
think you're a gold or red dragon.
So Faerun, your turn, madam.
I immediately cast Bless on Uno, Dos, Tres.
Alright, so you bless away again.
And I'm gonna do my...
I would give the bless. Okay.
He doesn't want it.
I don't need it.
Okay.
I wish your Sacred Flame could actually cast the Grace on Fire, but it's
And
radiant damage.
let's do Sacred Flame, yeah. On... How about the guy with the name?
Cyanwrath.
Cyanwrath.
Like cyanide, but, you know.
Alright, so he has to make a whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I almost rolled.
Nope, fails it.
No.
Woo! Yeah.
Super fail.
4.
Yeah, he's super
He's
failed.
still
Damage.
going.
Alrighty.
-3.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So top of the order, Joy, it's now your turn.
Plus you get a D4.
He's gonna
Alright.
wade overdose at some point, though, and he's gonna
Yeah,
get out of it.
Should I just write
I'm
in
gonna
fireball?
throw a
That's not
hand
about-
axe at
That's all good.
Cyanwrath.
Alrighty.
Your spider.
No, I'm gonna throw it at the berserker.
I can always
Alrighty.
Spider.
Okay.
Plus a D4.
Although that'll
15,
never be another
Pretty
Mr.
sure,
Bits.
right.
It'll have to be something else.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Mm-hmm. Roll damage.
Hand axe is 1d6 slashing.
4.
4. Alrighty, so
Slowly but surely we will kill him.
alrighty, so he is taking a little axe. Pink. He's got a little cut. So that's Joy's turn. It makes it the barbarian's turn. He is going to try to get out of there because he saw what happened to his friends.
The Berserker?
Wow. He is unable to, and this is his, well, he maintains his feet. He's just not able to move. AKA, he slipped and fell, and then he stood back up because he made that one. So that makes it Falrath's turn.
I point my rapier at Cyanwrath, and I will use my Vow of Enmity ability and tell him the only way you or I are leaving in here is if one of us is dead.
Yeah,
I get
alright.
advantage on any attack rolls I make against him for 1 minute.
Alrighty. That's not a concentration thing?
Nope, that's my
Alright.
special ability.
Just making sure. Is that your action?
I prepare to wait if he approaches, and then I'll attack him. But
Oh, okay.
I also saw what happened, so I will not step into Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Nylan, your turn.
I will ready an action for when Cyanwrath, or whatever the fuck his name is, attempts to leave my circle of grease. And when he does, the moment his foot makes a single step, like out of the area, I will cast Firebolt on the circle of grease before he can escape.
Alrighty. So, Mr.
While you're in it up
Tids.
there.
Yes, I want to
For
make sure that
God's sake,
there's
use
no
all
room.
your legs to get out.
You're telling Mr. Bits to leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many drumsticks can you get off a
So
spider?
the first roll is to get up.
14.
Got it.
Yay!
Second roll is to leave.
Use your butt thing to get to
So
the
you gotta roll
ceiling.
again.
Did
Yeah,
you fall in
it's
the
stuck in.
grace?
Trust me, I can't get out of grease. Mostly because Bane is really hurting me.
18.
Alright.
Up the fucking wall. Yes.
We're so happy
we're
when
like,
you
"Woo."
roll well.
Oh,
I've never been so happy to see a spider live.
Alrighty.
this was fine.
That took all day to find. Fuck.
Mr. Tibbs and Cyanwrath. Well, let's see. So we got the paladin is standing there.
Your
pointing-
battle mat is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how you're keeping track of it at this point.
That's half the fun.
All right. Cool. Well,
He's making a Warsack drawing. He's like, what do you see in this?
Death.
Fire.
wizard and cleric make a dexterity saving throw.
17 plus 1.
Oh, spider?
Wisdom,
Ceiling.
or I'm sorry, wizard and cleric.
I'm like, that's two different directions there.
Dexterity?
Yep.
18.
Oh,
Nice.
wait, plus my d4. Yeah.
You blessed yourself.
21.
You
Oh, wait,
did
no, I
not.
didn't, sorry. It's still an 18, though.
He knew who was less, and he fired at the ones who weren't.
Damn.
What is this?
That's
He's
20,
shooting lightning breath at you. I suspect.
22,
Oh.
29, plus 31.
Isn't he
Oh.
Bane?
All right.
Did you make your save?
Doesn't matter.
15.
It's just a DC based thing.
15.
So he does 15 damage to both of you.
Who's dead again? Sorry. Who's
Woo! I'm alive!
Your hat goes.
Suck it, bitch!
Your mustache is shooting out in all
I think
directions.
that's enough of a reaction for you to attack now.
Yeah, attack of opportunity?
Fireball.
He didn't take a step.
He didn't take a step, but he did
Yeah.
take an action.
Reaction, readied actions are very specific.
Yeah.
So that makes it Faerun's turn.
I'm
She
dead.
out.
So make a death saving throw.
2.
All right, so you fail. So that's one death saving throw failed.
I hope this
Do I save
encounter
my
for a lot
success
of
from
Top of the
earlier,
order,
or-
Joy.
Oh, you don't.
Joy, do you have anything that can cause a fire?
But she has an idea on my turn.
How far away are they?
30 feet.
Damn. All right. Hand axe. No, you know what? I'm gonna spread caltrops.
All right.
Wait.
Just throw them at them.
No, I was gonna spread them like in front of the altar, but I would have to move to do that.
Yeah, maybe we should just wait. Or throw another
Do
hand
you have a
axe.
torch? Is there a torch on the wall?
She
I do
has
have
said,
a torch.
Is it lit?
You'd
Would
have
that
to
take
light
an
it.
action?
Yeah, so it would take an
Well-
action to light that torch.
Well,
Never
no, she
mind.
had it because she can't see down here.
The lighting's been good.
Oh.
Yeah.
From
The torches.
Flaming.
were-
Like there's been torches on the walls. There's been
She could
there's
grab
not been
one in
a
theory
lighting.
Well,
and
take your
throw
whole
it,
action.
right?
And just.
Grab a torch and throw it.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Can you not just use
Can I
your
take my
whole.
whole torch?
Yeah, you can spend. You can take your whole action to grab it and throw.
All right. Yep. Let's do that.
Woo!
Do I have? What do I have to roll for that? Accuracy.
Nothing. It's pretty much happens.
All right.
It's a
Then
giant.
never mind.
You
Yeah,
can't
no.
really fuck it
The
up.
barbarian casts fireball.
Unless I die.
Yeah, the barbarian casts fireball. All right. So
Do I yell anything as you do
motherfuckers.
it? Yeah, there you go.
Of course,
Oh,
that didn't knock down the barbarians.
Aloha Akbar.
He sounded very halfling when he said that.
-4 to.
I know the. All right. So they will make both of them, but go ahead and roll your
8d8.
fireball damage.
Roll
8d8.
D8.
8d8.
8, D8.
Is that a D8?
Nope.
It's an 8-sided dice.
It's
that
the
it?
pyramid.
Nope. It looks.
Or,
Yeah,
not the
oh,
pyramid.
This
Yes.
one. Okay.
Here, that's 3 more. How many are you rolling?
So just roll it twice. You've got
Roll
4
the
dice. Just
4
roll
and
them.
then count
Yeah,
it up.
count it up and then.
Let's see.
8,
21.
9, 21 plus. All right.
And then roll it
Ooh,
in.
it's
Yep.
10. I mean 9.
Yes.
21, 22, 23, 31.
After this encounter, we really have to like just book
33.
it out of here.
Yeah, I know.
And then after 33?
39.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you did 39.
Yep.
Okay.
Woo.
All right. So
Thank
19.
you.
You did
Those
4
two
damage.
could go on ahead. And
So it's-
well,
Well, we can leave it as is,
Mhm.
but.
I want to finish this out now.
Yeah.
I do you.
All right, so we've got damage on Cyanwrath, and the barbarian berserker takes. Well, the barbarian berserker takes some more damage. Alrighty, so that was Joy's turn, which makes it the berserker's turn. The oil is now gone. Is on his feet. The cleric, you're making death saving throws, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so then the barbarian is going to come at the paladin.
Yeah, you can make it.
And he's feeling strong, so he is going to fight recklessly. 15 is his hit, or his dice, plus 5 is 20, which is a hit.
On who?
The paladin.
Oh.
This is for 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Cyanwrath came up and hit me.
No,
Oh.
that was just the Zerker.
He can't even honor a good duel.
The Zerker is all about it.
I'll fight him.
Well, I'm just letting. Alright, so Falrath, it's now your turn.
What? So he's just still standing out in the middle of nowhere then?
It's not his turn. He hasn't taken his action yet.
He's been burned.
Who looks more beat up?
The Berserker is in front of you. He looks. I don't know. They both look a little pretty toasty. They both look equal, same amount of damage.
Did they get full damage or just
No,
half?
they both made their
They got half. They both made their saves. Yeah. It's because they knew what was happening and they knew stop, drop, and roll. And they started
You
rolling.
also don't have a
I guess,
DC.
you know.
Well, sorry. I thought it
I
was
just used your
helping.
DC,
Oh,
but they just rolled really good.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 18 with for the first time. I didn't roll a 4 on
Barbarians
his.
in the face.
Thought it was helping.
So there's that.
All right. Well, if you're gonna stab him, you do have advantage against him because he's fighting
That's what I'm
recklessly,
doing.
so he's not defending himself.
Well, that's good because one of the rolls was a 1,
Ah,
but the other one was a 12, and then he had 5.
yeah. So you hit. Roll damage. Next up is Nyalin.
I'm just gonna use my Thunderous Smite, and I'm gonna use my other ability to use my Divine Smite because I just need these guys need to die.
All right. So
So
I'm
I think I need-
positive Thunderous Smite is a concentration spell.
I'm using the other one.
The Divine Might.
Fine.
Okay.
Well, I'm using Smite, and I'm using my bonus action for Thunder Smite. I think I can just invoke the Divine Smite.
Okay.
Divine Smite isn't a spell, is it?
I was saying
Oh,
I
you
thought
mean,
Thunderous Smite was a
oh.
spell, and if it's the same spell that I've used,
It is.
it's a concentration
Oh.
spell. So your bane will end, but you will
Okay.
you will dramatically increase your damage.
I'll just use Divine Smite, then I end up D8.
Okay.
Here you go.
That Bane is too handy.
It is way too handy.
Well, the fact that it lasts a minute is really powerful. I mean, that
that's
is the entire
the
fight.
maximum.
Eating a neg D4 is strong.
So 18.
Still
Yeah.
powerful.
And
18.
Should be powerful if I had to burn a spell slot for it. I was burning a Thunder Smite.
I think paladins are extremely useful in this new edition. Honestly, like I find them, I really like them. They're really powerful. Okie dokie. So Zerker takes a smite of meaniness. That was
He's not dead.
so it's now Nihilant's turn.
I cast Grease underneath the
Cyanwrath.
Cyanwrath.
Sure.
He's like,
Dude.
Dude.
My last personal
His
spell.
Cool.
metal armor melts into his flesh. And
But he has scales.
Wow.
He has scale mail and he has scales. I'm
Alrighty.
just layering it.
Tips.
I thought it was chainmail.
No, it's
Bits comes up over the
And he has
ceiling
actual
and then
scales.
drops down on the
The one
barbarian.
with the purple ropes. That's
Oh, okay.
that chainmail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
You're right.
Thankfully.
Yep, we'd be dead. I am dead.
You're not dead.
I've died
11.
twice.
Knocked out.
11 to hit.
I have a gunslinger if you want it.
Did you roll advantage?
No,
You have
Roll
blessed
advantage.
too.
I'll be a bard.
Not for this.
16 damage.
Oh, it's better.
The barbarian is fighting recklessly.
For fuck's sake.
5 for the
Your
bite.
dice
Alrighty.
are so tiny.
And then
He fails.
8 for the poison.
Alright, so 13.
It's been one brutal fight.
Not done
Alrighty. Cyanwrath.
Oh no, he rolled a 1 and died.
He fell on his own
So he
sword.
just stands there, can't really get out of it.
I can only
Faerun.
imagine his God fucking damn it!
It's my only way of keeping him over there so we can single out one target at a time.
Except his breath.
Yeah, that's
weapon
probably
recharge.
that's like
I don't know how
smarter
long it
than
takes
my
for him to recharge,
plan.
so I'm like-
Jump in the middle of all 4.
We saw, yeah. Apparently,
know
my
that,
days as a hooer
but
like
I
shone
think
through.
I think it's the same.
Faerun.
They get
Dragonborn's
one
more-
shot.
Oh,
I already did it,
But he's a
and
half
I
dragon.
passed.
Okay.
Because when you said it earlier, I thought I had to,
Joy.
but I did it.
I'm gonna fucking blow out this one last guy's kneecaps
Yeah!
with a.
Advantage. If you're fighting the barbarian, it's advantage.
Oh
So
yeah, well I got a 16.
Roll
Well,
another.
roll
You
again,
could
you get
roll a
20.
20.
Okay.
But you've already confirmed you're going to hit him.
Well, yeah, 14.
Okay, so
16
you
was
hit.
the
Roll
highest.
damage.
12!
Max.
What?
2.
Yeah.
14.
Alright, he's dead.
Yay!
Falrath.
We're killing.
Strike my torch.
Good hurt. Roasted.
But now,
Why do I see Winkler? from,
Roll.
like, Little Nicky?
You pass, so roll 8d8 damage and then half.
That's not a D8.
Oh, that's.
Oh, he
You
made
can do
it.
it.
Oh no, wait, no, it's not.
Wait, here you go.
There's one.
There you go.
$30, so 15.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
4. Alrighty.
I'm still stretching my leg.
And he just
Nylon.
like, are you done yet? Are you done yet?
I will cast Mirror Image on myself and
Ah.
move farther away.
Alright. Tibbs.
Fire oil is gone, so
Alrighty. Thib away.
You get less on this one.
yeah. And I have favorite enemy dragons. 17 naturally,
Is a hit.
and
That was the recharge check. Pink.
1, 4, 5.
Alrighty. So he's gonna. You mad as hell. Cleric, you're back up, or are you still dying? You're still dying.
Yeah.
You were saying you made a roll. Where are you at anyway? Are you?
She's on
I
the floor.
was
Where's she?
on the floor
Well, no, I mean,
against.
how
I
many
was-
death
I'm-
saving throws have you
Oh, I
succeeded?
thought
How
you
many
meant, like,
passed?
physically. Well, was I supposed to roll just now for one?
At the end of last turn, I was just wondering.
I have
She
one success, one failure.
Okay, so you're okay. So he's gonna go after, I guess, the paladin because gosh darn, he just loves
A good challenge.
a good challenge.
And here
Yeah,
it is.
now that the paladin's been beaten, had the shit beaten out of him, that's a good challenge.
He's been fireballed twice, so you're both pretty equal. I wouldn't.
Pretty sure he's got at least 3 times my health though.
So he's going to. Oh yeah, he's gonna. Well, let's see what happens. He's gonna come up to you and make his sword attacks.
Minus
I'm about to D4. Hi.
I think we all
That's
need
the
to follow
18.
up.
It's 1, so he's gonna hit on
Or
that
nice
one on the
phrase.
12. It's 3, which makes it a 9. So he's gonna miss on one and hit on the other. He does 14 points of damage with his one hit. Are you still standing?
No.
Alrighty, so then he's going to
Next, 5 rangers appear. They all hate dragons.
alright. So he is going
I've heard that this
to
is the party to do that. This was surprisingly enough.
hang out, and then he's going to
Cultists or pincushions, kobolds,
recharge
dragonborn,
his
dragons.
breath weapon. Cyanwrath, I need you to recharge that fucking breath weapon! I gotta
No.
kill these motherfuckers!
No.
Alrighty, so
Wait,
Faerun!
did Purple Robe just run
Wait.
back in?
That was...
No.
That was him.
talking to himself.
So
Oh.
Faerun, yes, it is now your turn. So make a death saving throw.
19!
Alright, that's one more success. Joy!
Um.
You just saw him come up with his great sword and go, I'll give you a challenge! Bah! And he went
One more.
flying! He doesn't look like he's gonna make it. Well, he'll be in the same boat as your cleric.
Reckless attack. Is that your attack?
I'm for you to get advantage.
I don't know. Yeah. 11,
And a
12, 13,
D4.
14, 15.
And advantage? This is your advantage roll?
Oh yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah.
Alright, so you hit.
That's the stuff.
Roll damage.
Alrighty.
Your reckless attack is like my guy's reckless attack.
4, and then I'm gonna frenzy. I did 4 damage. So
You
I'm
don't
gonna
frenzy.
You rolled a
You
1?
don't have any rage.
Oh
You had one
yeah,
rage.
never mind. So I did 4 damage.
Alrighty, so you did 4 damage.
Wait,
Yeah.
you don't get to add anything?
I can't.
Oh, wait, you already did.
Yeah,
I
I
think we'll
used
keep
my
her,
rage
but-
and then went down again.
Alrighty.
Um,
So that was Joy's turn. Falrath, make a death saving throw. Nyolan.
16.
Nailed it.
All I've got left are fucking cantrips, so firebolt it is. Hits, I'm sure. Set 23
Yep.
for 3 points of damage.
Alrighty. Sorry, here we go. Tibbs.
On to you. My last spell.
Better than
5.
Woo!
Alright, so
I'm
Tibbs runs
back.
forwards to heal.
Mm.
Which
Thank
puts
you.
you here. He is going to go after you, Mr. Tibbs.
nothing. Yep. Good news, you have more health than most of us, right?
let's see. I've already used your wounds.
Although he could probably kill me in 2
So I
hits.
still have a couple spells.
Actually, the paladin has gone down. No more bang. So it's now actually just straight rolls. So 9. What is your AC?
14.
14. Okay, so he's got +6 to hit. So 15,
Wow.
18. So he hits on both.
But
He's gonna do 7 points of slashing damage. 8 points of slashing damage. So that's 15. Are you still standing?
yep.
Action surge. Misses horrendously.
Good stuff.
Damn, I was trying to knock the goddamn ranger on his ass too. Oh,
That's just-
3 and a 5. Fuck you.
I'm gonna run if they all fall.
Oh well. All right. Fuck. Courtney. Faerun.
Nope, she's healed.
Oh,
Yeah, she.
take your action.
Yep. You're on the ground. You are prone,
Heal
but.
I'm gonna go to him and I do cure wounds. So be healed.
1d8 plus 2 plus
Plus
whatever.
98. Here's a
Plus her
good
level.
Give me an 8.
Plus
6 close enough. Plus my what? Plus level plus 1.
level spell.
Yep.
plus 2 for your ability, plus your wisdom.
Okay, so 11.
Excellent.
And I also, as a bonus action, should I do that? No, actually.
Sick.
I only have 1 left. So should I save it to heal you or cast Sanctuary myself?
Heal all the peoples.
I'll just save it. That's it. That's all I do.
All right, fair. Joy.
Hit him real hard, like.
Yeah.
Kick his ass.
He's done a lot of ass kicking. He's also
Apparently
eaten
not.
2 very.
I hit the pencil.
You're
so,
blessed.
You know.
You're still blessed. Do you still have advantage?
Are you still blessed?
What?
Weren't you just out?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
I was
Sorry.
out.
There's no bless. There's no blessing.
That's
We're
right.
all-
Just like there's no bane.
Okay, did you miss?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
unless I
All
can
right.
do that. And
Joy misses. Goes to Falrath.
I think it's a full action.
And bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Attack.
Murky Durky.
Vow of Enmity last minute whether I'm up or down, apparently, I think. I don't know.
If it's-
He didn't kill me, so.
Yes, he did not kill you.
21.
21's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay, I need another d8. I need 2 d8s. And I need.
I got 2.
I'm literally blowing everything. So,
Got this.
using Divine Smite for my last spell,
He's using all. He's pulling up all the stops.
and d6 with Hunter's Mark. For 18. I just jump up and I shove my sword as far into him and accept whatever happens next.
Is it a lightning weapon or lightning attack you're doing?
No, I'm just getting up and stabbing him.
All right, I wasn't sure if you were using thundering, whatever.
No.
Either way.
I burned my spells.
Yeah. Either way, you do enough whatever damage to you kill him. He's dead.
Whoa!
Everybody,
what?
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Can we have dramatic scene
What?
here? What?
He stands up. Just die! Because this is like round 12 between 2 heavyweights.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, it's just yourself standing? Damn it! And that's just what happens. You finally drop the haymaker. That ends the fight. Congratulations. You have defeated Langdedrosa Cyanwrath.
Woo!
Holy shit.
I say faintly as I am barely alive.
We're
So-
all barely. Well, except for them. They're like,
No, I'm at 1.
I'm at
Oh.
half.
I was actually able to lower the boom on some guys. So his breath weapon is what almost killed him. And then the only reason he's still standing is because I missed both of his action surge attacks.
So, I don't want to rush anybody, but literally over time, we don't have enough people for the art contest. And you've already heard about our raffle. So, hope you'll tune in again next week, but we really got to get out of here.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night.
Experience.
Quick.
you're doing
Well, I'll tell you guys the joke.
Lacey!
Lacey takes out.
I won't
Please.
tell.